We've been journeying in the wrong direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
Rough to wise, talk to him.
Spent a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Maybe this is the year right here. Energy. Go within. There's something inside of us. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside of us. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Energy. The first stage is realizing that you are. That's the first step. Confront yourself. Realizing that you are. Energy. Spent a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They can't put negative notions on us. Think about it. Great things is happening, whether they want to believe it or not. Maybe this is the year right here. This is the year for it right here. Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Go within. There's something inside. We gotta do better collectively, you know? One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't great, because you are.
Rough to wise.
Energy. Grand rising, grand rising. Namaste, I say, salutation, shalom. Peace, 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 peace. And of course, you know, shout out to the Atlas family, always doing great things in the Discord. Shout out to Soso for putting this one together right here. I like this one. I think this one is a good addition to the album, the positive album. So we're gonna do a negative album, and then we're gonna do a positive album, right? So I think this one should go on the positive side. We might have to listen to this 2 times. It's nice. It's giving Ayako vibes right here. This is like Ayako vibes. Listen to this.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me.
Everybody drop emojis in there. Say love me, say love me.
Mad that they love me, they love me.
Hey, let me know what y'all think. What y'all think?
We wanna vibe with love is love.
Damn, that shit is tough.
And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business.
That shit is tough.
Channel to talk about other women. You love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live
Sister Wives album coming soon. Sister Wives album coming soon. Atlas Family Sister Wives album dropping soon.
My business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. This song's for you too, down it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love.
you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. They love me, they love me, they love me. Love is love. Damn. Hit maker. Hit maker. That shit is tough right there. I gotta get it into a smaller. Oh, hold on. I think they did make it smaller right here on this one. Hold on, let me see. Is this a smaller one? Oh yeah. This is the MP3. Okay.
I can't get behind it.
Hold on.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby. You remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me.
Okay, they did put it in the MP3. Okay.
Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love.
Yo, tell me that's not a banger right there. That is a banger.
Left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business. When you started
Hey, love is love, man. Love is love. You gotta do. Hey, listen, you gotta hit me up. Hold on. Hey, you gotta hit me up on the back end. We gotta do something to where as though we have to be able to catch, all of your moments live. I do have a TikTok account that you can use, that you can go live from. This is going to record like whatever you want us to see. And then that way, while you're live, I can do like a premiere of it, or, do a live while you're out there, while you're out there walking around doing stuff like that. If you either, I don't know if you're going to go live from your account or go live from Facebook, however you're going to view it, you have to keep us posted so that way we can, live vicariously, as they say, let us live through you a little bit. I think, we all have a chance to live through each other right now, in love and light, right? If you guys noticed last night, we went over to Stone Paxton's page and we were speaking on peace and love. And you notice that all of the players that was in the Jaguar right sector, all of them was still keeping the lies and the bullshit going, right? So either these are bot accounts or these people want to keep bullshit going, right? I told Stone Paxton, let's have a sit down, let's talk. He tried to paint it like I was from Jaguar right camp and like, oh, look, she sent somebody over here, right? All the people that know shit like King World, they know that I've been over here putting out information. All these other people that know shit, all of them painted a false picture and was like, oh, he's her best friend. That's her best friend, blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the. I was like, damn. Now, remember, a couple months ago, King World was all, shout out to Energy of Atlas, shout out to Energy of Atlas, foot on neck, stay on her neck, all of them. But yesterday, right, because he seen that I was getting recognition, decided to throw out a false narrative. Why do you think they're doing that, right? Because this never been about truth to them. This never been about getting to the truth, getting to the bottom of the truth, none of that shit, right? To them, it's all been about a popularity contest. It's all been about, hey, do you see me? They're back in high school. They're back in the classroom trying to get recognition from, your alma mater and trying to become, king and queen of the high schools. It's sick. It's sick. But we vibe high over here. So what y'all think about this, man? I think this song is
you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with
Vibe with
love.
love.
Is love.
Y'all can't tell me y'all wouldn't bang
And all
this.
you haters get left in
Y'all couldn't
the
tell me y'all wouldn't clean y'all house to this. Y'all be walking around
So
singing this
mad
song.
that
Watch.
they love me, they
Watch
love
and see
me,
what I
they
tell you.
love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business. When you started your channel to talk about other women, you love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love.
We might have to take out that die part and put cry in
And all
there
you haters
because
get left in
I don't want
the
nobody to
dust.
think that they need to go out that bad. You know what I mean?
So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. This song's for you too, down at. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust.
Hey, midnight star. That's what you gotta think about right there. Midnight Star, you got to think about that. These people are prone on hatred, right? They're prone on hatred. There's nothing that they can do but hate, right? So what you're seeing is the operation of it. They can't teach you how to love, but they'll teach you how to hate. They'll teach you how to build on that. They don't know how to teach you how to love. They don't know how to teach you how to get over these feelings of the heart because they're stuck in these feelings. So they be damned if somebody else get over it. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. In their mind, they saying like, who is you to come along and try to make peace? We've been beefing for 4 years about this shit. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. They feel like they the ones that has to come up with the solution because they've been beefing the longest about it. They've been fighting the longest about it. Why you think Stone Paxton was like, if you ain't got nothing to do with her personal life, then you can't tell? How the fuck? So you telling me that you online telling everybody else that you peaceful and loving and all of this shit, but then you gonna sit there and say, if you ain't got nothing to do with her personal life, then wait a minute. You just now said she's on here tearing people character down. She's tearing people. You just now said that it was about the internet and her being on here fucking us over and so on and so forth, right? So how do you then turn around and say, if you ain't got nothing to do with her personal life, I'm not trying to talk to you? What do you mean? First, you make it seem like it's about us. First, you make it seem like you care about the collective, and then you turn around and say, if you don't know her personally, then we ain't got shit to talk about. Why you paint a false narrative reading these falsified comments out the comment section? You sit there and talk about how Jaguar did you and how Jaguar is going around throwing dirt on you. And then the moment you read all the fucking bullshit of people throwing dirt on me, all the fucking lies. Oh, he works with Jaguar. Oh, he's a part of Jaguar's camp. Oh, get the fuck out of here. How you gonna have so much thought for yourself and how somebody is doing you and then turn around and read misinformation out loud for the fucking public to hear? Think about that. That's why yesterday was Crutonage, right? I'm gonna show y'all. Let's go back and see what happened yesterday, right? So we can look at what went wrong, because these people don't operate the same. They make it seem like they operate like we operate, but they don't. They're faking like they operate on love. They faking like they operate like this. This is not real. None of this shit is real. Do not be fooled by what you see. Why you think they had so much hate in them? Why you think they was pushing out so much negative, right? Everybody put Jag is this, Jag is that. You think these grown-ass people pushing out all this fucking hate? You think that makes sense? They sitting there saying they want to operate on love. They say they're going to open the floor for anybody that want to speak, but then soon as I speak, they attack me. Who is you? Oh, you working with Jab? Put out a bunch of falsified shit.
Like we've been in all the same hot hit label situations, just at different times. Like
we do have panel of fellas that we putting together. And we're gonna have some
Look,
conversations, you guys. This
a
is just
panel of fellas that we're putting
coming,
together.
And I want
this
to
is
give
what
a
he
little bit
said.
of you guys.
We do have a panel of fellas that we putting together. We want to open up the floor to listen to you guys, so on and so forth, right? This is what he's saying, right? So, of course, me being one of the people who names is involved in all of this shit, that's all they keep saying is Ralph the Wise, Ralph the Wise, Ralph the Wise. How do he say he know what Maggie's doing? And he's saying, oh, Maggie, I heard you say this. Maggie, I heard you say that. Maggie say my name at least 80 times every fucking episode that she does, right? But he makes it seem like he don't know who Ralph the Wise is and don't know that they've been slandering my character name and image and likeness. But he's up here saying, you know, this is about her tearing people down, her putting out misinformation, her doing this, you know, this is about all of us, this collective over here, this collective over here, that. We're putting together, you know, a band of brothers, right? This is what he's saying. Why wouldn't I reach out to somebody that's saying that they trying to operate on love and peace and all of that shit? Why wouldn't I to reach out to somebody like that, right? But as I reach out, he sits there and fuck up my character, reading all the fucked up shit by all the people planting lies, right? Talking about some, oh, Ralph works with Jaguar. Oh, Ralph's her best friend. Oh, why the fuck is you putting out all these false narratives about me? That didn't make no sense to me.
You know, Meech's conversation on a personal level, because you guys don't really get to hear Meech speak. And Meech, if you don't know Meech, I'm going to tell you, he really doesn't speak a lot, but when he speaks, the things he says, you have to pay attention to.
And then for the people in Jaguar right sector to know that I came over here, you know, putting out facts and merits and truths, for all them to be in the comment section talking about some, he is her best friend. He's her best. What? How? You motherfuckers was just praising me 2 months ago. Shout out to Ralph the Wise for keeping his foot on her neck. Shout out to Ralph the Wise. And then they got jealous of me. Somewhere along the line, they got jealous of me. How?
So it's not easy to get Meech to actually come on and speak. But
I mean, you shouldn't be
fucking with it, you guys. And we're like, but you still continue.
This is my brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he wrapped his arms around it over the phone and told him, you know, like, okay.
Yeah, you gotta keep that phone charged, man.
Nah, it's up. I got enough. Excuse me for 2 seconds.
Energy of Atlas. You're saying you want to interview with me?
Now watch the comment section go crazy talking shit about me. All these people that's in the Jaguar right sector.
Energy of Atlas, stonepaxton@gmail.com. Send me a message, inbox me, and let's figure this out.
See?
Figure this out. What state are you in? Energy of Atlas?
Look. You see that? He says, what state are you in, Energy of Atlas? Right? Man, you don't even, who's one of your girls, Fan Colony? Who's one of your girls? You don't even make sense. I mess with one of your girls. That don't even make sense. So you telling lies, lying about me in somebody else's chat because I mess with one of your girls. Think about that. You just exposed yourself. Whatever account she's on, if there's a mod on that page, can y'all block that person? Faye, Fanny, that whoever is that be in Maggie's channel, gifting Maggie, that's a person from Maggie's channel. Can y'all block that person? Can y'all get that person up out of here? Whatever account that they're coming in on. Look, wait, what lie I tell? Prove the lie. You sat there and told and Stone Paxton's room, you said I was best friends with Jag. Come on. You said, nope, don't do it, Stone. He bad news also. That's your name in there saying the stuff. Come on, man, cut it out. You fake, you a fraud, and you probably mad because I don't fuck with the Knot, because that's where you came from. The Knot's live, the Knot's channel. All of y'all came over here with the Knot. Y'all faking like y'all doing it on some girls power shit, and y'all really doing it for fucking the Knot. That's who y'all coming from. Come on, man. Let's not make it seem like he didn't create a whole fucking network of y'all weirdos. So whatever account that person on, block them. Talking about what lie did I tell?
Okay,
and you're
image
right
of
here
Atlas.
in the
Okay.
comment section saying a bunch of dumb shit.
My inbox, Stone Paxton.
Watch this.
gmail.com.
Watch how
Email
they
me.
jump in the
Let's
comment
figure it
section.
out. Let's
As soon as he starts
figure out how
saying
you
like,
wanna
yo,
do this,
email
okay?
me, we'll figure it out, so on and so forth. Watch how all of them be like, oh, that's Ralph.
So give me 2
right?
seconds.
Look at Just
Okay,
D.
family.
That's
You have a
Ralph,
channel?
a
What's up?
male. Y'all, LOL. Keep saying she, right? And then you see somebody else, Gax. Ralph is making his rounds,
what?
right? Then you see Fanny. Stone,
Jack
don't
sent
do
her?
it. You're
Wait a minute,
soon
I'm
gonna start
confused.
getting emails about him also. See that? That's Fanny. Stone, don't do it. You're soon
Okay,
gonna
y'all
start getting
explain to me what's
emails
going
about
on in
him
the comments
also.
right now. 'Cause y'all
Now
got me
listen to
completely
him.
confused.
Start spicking
So
out the
who is the
negative
energy
shit.
of Atlas you're saying? Street Talk Daily?
Look at
Ashley
Jaguar.
said,
Look at Just
finally,
D talking
someone
about
is standing
Ralph.
up. Yeah,
Didn't you
Ashley,
just
we're
at
not-
this? Look at Just D don't even know me, right? Just D talking about Ralph. Didn't you just interview Jaguar on your channel? What the fuck do that got to do with anything? Right? Fucking street real street king. Everybody fucking interviews Jaguar. Jaguar popped up on my fucking channel and I let her up. Now they mad because I did an interview with Jaguar. Why you mad? You was with Jaguar's whole fucking camp. You rallied with Jaguar for fucking months. You went around and spread disinformation with Jaguar for fucking months. And now you sitting there telling somebody, oh, didn't you just have Jaguar on your page? I want y'all to really think about this and see this shit in real time. Y'all got to really think about this and see this shit in real time. That's Just D's talking about Ralph. Didn't you just interview Jaguar on your channel trying to secretly place a false narrative to Stony, right? While everybody else put a fucked up narrative on there, right? It says, it's somebody else, Street Talk Daily says, Jag always sends her clones or whatever, right? Somebody else say Ralph is bad news, aka Energy of Atlas. That came from Amber Robinson, right? Look at how all these people are painting a false narrative like I wasn't over here for months putting Jaguar on blast. Like I wasn't over here for months pointing out this shit, right? When Jaguar started getting exposed, Maggie seen that Jaguar was getting exposed, and Maggie jumped ship and made it seem like she was the exposer of Jaguar. And all of these people painting a false narrative around me, they know that I was the one that actually came over here with facts and fucking merits. I've been saying since December, Jaguar is about to have all types of lawsuits coming her way, right? Let's go back and look at the StreamYard evidence. This is how you know these people are literally all a part of this whole misinformation, disinformation circuit, right? We go all the way back. It doesn't matter which one you click on or which one you play, right? We can go all the way back to December 19th. And I've been saying this since. Y'all are going to be shocked with what comes out by April. When Jaguar name starts being implemented,
He's lying.
y'all are going to be shocked by this, right? I've been saying that since December, right? And now all these truths are being revealed and they're all acting like I never said this, da 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 da. But just a couple months ago was all swinging on my sack, right? King World swinging on my sack. Shout out to Energy at Atlas. Shout out to Energy at Atlas. Swinging on my fucking sack, right? Now this nigga want to be over there talking about something. I'm Jaguar's best friend. Swinging on my sack, right?
But you won't have this.
Everything, every recording, the recordings that Maggie is over there pulling out, showing y'all. Where do you think she got those recordings from? She's showing you the same shit that I already showed y'all back in December. You get what I'm saying? The one where Jaguar's in this outfit right here. I've been pointing this out. All of this shit, I've been pointing this out.
But there's a reason for it, right? Maggie isn't just kicking butt and doing daily grinds and doing her daily show and part of the Atwood family. She's an incredible at what she researches and how she delivers information. So I would really
Maggie is a part of the Atwood family. She's incredible of her research and the information. This is what they're saying about Maggie.
Okay.
Because all of the weirdo content.
Everything got to be exposed. Everything. Even monsters like her.
So I just wanted to acknowledge that Maggie loses all of her color and becomes a clear person every time she sits on this panel. It's insane.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what she said? Maggie and them wanted to be up on this panel so fucking bad, right? Now that Maggie's always up on the panel, look at how they're playing on. Oh, Maggie, you are black. We love you, Maggie. We see you as black. Look, Maggie becomes a clear person every time she gets up on this panel. Listen to how they play in our face. Jaguar, why the fuck do you not give this same energy on your own live? Why do you act so nice and fucking pleasing in front of these people, but then when you go live on your own page, you're like, hell with y'all, fuck y'all, I hope you guys down and do this and do that. But then when you get in front of these motherfuckers, you sit here and smile like you the happiest fucking person in the world. Get your fake ass up out of here. We need you to fuck gone, Jaguar, right?
Been pointing it out since December, right? The fact that she started selling fidget spins and kids' toys, right? We've been pointing this out.
We're going to hug up on Ziggy so much. Listen, this is fucking sick. And y'all act like y'all didn't catch it. They're sitting there showing you kids stuff, right? But really what they're doing is telling you, hey, we got kids for sale. That's what the fuck they telling you. This whole live right here is not about the fucking children. This is not about the children. This is them letting the sick mother effers know that they are working for, hey, we got children coming to y'all. That's what they're doing right here. Remember, this is the time of Krampus. What do they do during the time of Krampus? That means they got to have a bag full of fucking kids to present to Krampus so Krampus won't tear their ass up. That's what they're doing. They're all getting their sacks ready for fucking Krampus. So everybody's trying to gather as many fucking kids as they can so they can present this shit to a demon so they can get fucking financial gain and money real quick. That's what the fuck is going on right now. Pay attention. Oh, you don't believe that's true? Why is the person who talks about kids coming up missing, why is the person who knows so much about Uber and how many people come up missing on Uber, why is the person who literally tells you right there, Jay-Z, oh, you're going after kids, so on and so forth, this, that, and the third. And now, all of a sudden, her, Spirit, Gracie, and whoever else is now all of a sudden trying to get the kids to come to them. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Let's go listen to this part.
Welcome to the Witch Show. My name is Jaguar, right? And I am City.
Y'all see she was on a Sean Atwood show showing toys and shit, right? Now let's go to this part where she says, oh yes, Grace, we have to bring all the kids to you. Now, Grace is a spirit that just said humanity is going to pay and burn and all of this shit. And that's who she's saying. Grace is a spirit of destruction, or she's saying she's talking to Shiva, which is Shiva is a spirit of destruction, right? And she says, yes, Grace, we have to get all the little children to come to you so you can affect them with your throat frequency. Listen to this shit and y'all tell me this shit ain't sick.
To just, and Grace, I would love it if when we put together these new frequency tracks, I would love it if you could be reading with some of them that we create, and maybe we can create something for your voice specifically, so when the children come to the channel for upliftment, they can go to a moment of grace with Grace and play your specific frequency tone. We're gonna have to find the right one for you. You're gonna have to call your uncle and ask him, y'all figure that out. But I think
now I want y'all to think about this. Listen to what she just said.
I've been pointing this out since fucking December. This is dated December 19th, 2024. We've been way ahead of them with this shit, right? But now, all of a sudden, here we are in April, and all these people trying to act like I'm not doing videos talking about Jag, or I didn't expose Jag
once they
for all
couldn't
of
get
this
anything
shit,
out of her,
right? I want y'all to
everything
think
they
about
gave
that.
her,
They've
they
been
took
watching my
back.
content, but they all acting like I'm Jag's best
Go
friend.
over to her
Make
channel,
it make
Ty's
sense.
Journey. Sean Davieway and King Payne were all behind it. Go and look, because everything they're doing to Lamisha Fuller right now, they did to her.
And this, the reason why we played this video right here in particular, because this was the day that she said, oh, somebody streaming my live, somebody on TikTok, Energy or Atlas on TikTok is streaming my live, right? That's why we pulled up over here from TikTok, right? In December, because what was it? This was, we said Energy of Atlas from TikTok, right? Everybody was like, oh, that's the guy from TikTok. That's the guy from TikTok. So on and so forth, right? Who do you see up on the panel? Essie Berry, right? Essie Berry then disappeared after that. She stopped contacting me, right? But Essie Berry was calling my phone around this time, telling me about how Jaguar did her with the Steve Harvey case, right? And Shaquita Berry and so on and so forth. Essie Berry was the original reason why we came over here. Remember, we was playing Essie Berry's diss track when we came over here, so on and so forth. I told everybody that Essie Berry, I talked to Essie Berry, and I ain't like how Jaguar did Essie Berry, so on and so forth. It seems to me like Jaguar was victimizing victims, so on and so forth. We tried to get in touch with Sean Davieway via Instagram. He didn't respond. We tried to get in touch with Storm Monroe via Instagram. Storm Monroe responded, told me to send him an email. I sent him an email. He emailed me back. I told the Knot, yo, I might have an interview with Storm Monroe. The Knot stepped on my toes and emailed Storm Monroe some fuck shit, right? This was all back in December. Why is people acting like they don't remember the history of Atlas, and now all of a sudden I'm a best friend of Jaguar. I'm working with Jaguar. Literally, Just D was literally just swinging for Jaguar wholeheartedly. She's the one who put the lie out there and said she analyzed the analytics of the video, and she can confirm that it's a fraudulent video because Nada Data don't lie. And now y'all trying to act like y'all don't remember that shit. Oh, now all the tables have turned. All the people that was rocking and swinging for Jaguar are acting like they don't fuck with Jaguar. And all the people that was actually against Jaguar, they're making it seem like that they with Jaguar. And y'all don't think we live in an upside down world? Y'all don't think we live in an upside down world now that you see everything upside down? And the same people who tell y'all that they trying to take Jaguar down, so on and so forth, is the same people that's lying to other people, telling them like, oh no, that's Jaguar's best friend, blah, 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 blah. Knowing fuck well it's a lie. And they know that all Stone, if all he had to do is come over and look at my content or see anything, and he'll see that that's a lie. So now you got to think, if he does believe that lie, right? Why did he believe that lie? When so much evidence proved that it's a lie, right? And then on top of that, now Stone should be thinking, why did they lie on him? That's what he should be thinking. Why did they lie on him? Why did so many people lie on him when his name came up? So now we got to see how that plays out, right? Everything happens for a reason. I promise y'all, everything in this world is happening for a reason.
Okay, well, we're gonna
You
start
ain't
asking
gonna
anything
see.
later on.
A lot of people ain't gonna point it out.
We're
See,
finished
over
with
here, we gonna point it out. We
Sean
gonna show
Atwood.
y'all the shit. We want y'all to see it.
With all that needs to be explained.
They got this person.
This is the moment right here where she was, where Wolf Coochie was like, oh, somebody stream. She say, Wolf Coochie say, somebody streaming your live on TikTok. She say, oh, somebody streaming my live, right? And then yeah, he like, yeah, this fucking Energy of Atlas guy. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. And she's like, oh, Energy of Atlas from TikTok, right? This is the fucking moment that we got involved. The moment she mentioned my name, that's when she invoked me into the whole situation. Y'all trying to make it seem like, oh, he just came out of No, I said Jaguar stole my bike from 31 years ago because I remember her because she rolled off saying what? Philly shit, nigga. My story ain't never changed. Their story keeps changing. Why their story keeps changing, my story remains the same, and people acting like they don't see the truth. Make it make sense.
They put that person in my life. When Gerald Lahoskin Johnson Jr. was of no more use, they found another one. I've been living like this for 15 years.
Look.
And in all honesty, I like to do his work.
Right. And all her fucked upness.
And play in your face.
Your ass up trying to act like you know some shit.
We was
You
the
ain't got no
ones saying
motherfucking-
all of this shit, pointing it out back then.
Jaguar pull up.
We was holding 10-hour lives, right?
You really ain't this.
That was us.
Okay, so whatever you think you be scaring the other girls with,
That was
you're not gonna get
us.
it off over here.
10-hour lives, pointing out all of the fuckery,
Yeah,
everything.
Matt.
Look at Maggie, AT2.
I'm really cool with
They all circulating shit. It was us pointing all of this shit out,
Right.
making the connections.
Oh,
with
even
all
a broke-
things. It was us, right? So how the fuck do now all of a sudden the same people that was in the sector, the same people that watched us point out all of this shit for all these months, how the fuck is they now all of a sudden singing a different tune and nobody's saying, huh? Huh? Nobody's like, huh? What? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that suspicious? We got the 6-hour live that that she recorded. All these people was literally doing content. Maggie talking about Atwoods will never pop up on your panel. Atwoods would never do this. Atwoods would never do that. Wait a minute, Maggie. You was the one who was putting out Ronnie Bow. allowing a false narrative of Atwoods to get pointed out there saying that he was colonizing black people in America, and you made it seem like you was Atwood's friend for that. No, a friend wouldn't allow disinformation of their character to be posted or broadcasted on their page. So Atwoods always knew you was a snake. That wasn't nothing new. Atwoods know the rules of this shit. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Everybody knows why you're in the circle, because everybody needs someone to spread the word, and you're an owl, so you have no choice but to who. So we know by keeping you around, you're the biggest disinformationer. You're trying to rewrite the history of America as if you was a part of it. You can't tell us about none of our sitcoms. You can't tell us about none of our, hip hop artists. You can't really tell us about nothing that goes on in America. Not a movie, not a TV show, not a national anthem. Shit. All you keep talking about, come on, I'm French, I'm Canadian, but I got German in my name. Like you want to be every fucking thing but America, but got your business on everything America. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Everything about you points to Americans' ops, but here you are trying to rewrite the history of the black tea sector. German in your name. French in your blood, Canadian, fucking Haitian. Everything about you say that you mad at America for becoming free. Your people eating people back in whenever days, you blaming that shit on us. America's the reason why my people had to eat people. America. That's why Meghan Markle want to go back to America. Meghan Markle, if you go back to America, that do not make you black. You want to go back to America so she can get white privilege. That's why Meghan Markle wants to go back to America so she can get white privilege in America. That's the shit she over there saying. But y'all ain't trying to open y'all eyes to that shit because nobody really doing no fucking research. And then the people that's actually doing their own research, going to get their own opinion, y'all trying to blame and fault them. Talking about something, why'd you go look that girl's stuff up? Why'd you go, a person that's fucking learning, that's who does it. I'm not trying to speak the wrong shit about somebody like some of y'all. I'm not trying to add to the grapevine. Let me just put some fraudulent shit out there without looking it up myself. All because someone else said it. Hell no. That's why y'all painting so many false narratives about people right now. Y'all keep on keeping the gossip going and then wondering why the gossip going. People faking like they friends with people and faking like they respect people and like they fuck with people, but really they just trying to build content. All along, this is Sparta. Let them eat cake. For real. We've been pointing these people out and looking off somewhere else. All this fake ass shit that was going on. We was the ones pointing this out. This was the video that got us snatched up, world. And he knows this video right here. Now they can't because this video is from our StreamYard. But this was the video that got us snatched up because of Perry and them. And this is what we was talking about right here. This is in the background. That's Perry back there dressed up like that. That's how Perry used to dress up in the background back there. Y'all see Perry and his spandex and all of that stuff. That's how Perry got his fame on here. So you know they got a motherfucking group of weirdos. Like, come on. Let's be real about this. They ain't build these pages. You see what the fuck they got up right there? They got people rocking and they can't like this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This motherfucker calling himself the Archangel Michael. Look at him. This the person Golden in contact with. Y'all telling me this ain't no fucking game. This motherfucker sitting in his living room with an axe and a mask on. And y'all telling me this shit ain't weird. That's why I say, you know, I go back to that blue flame, man. That blue flame. If you ever go watch the movie Mario Brothers, there was a blue flame in the movie Mario Brothers. And he said, in an insane world, it'll be the sane who is deemed crazy. That's what he said. He said, in an insane world, it'll be the sane who is deemed crazy. And y'all watching that shit right now, that we in Stranger Things, a upside down world. If they turned on that motherfucking CERN machine, then that CERN machine put us somewhere. And I want to go back home. I don't like this dimension. I want to go home. These motherfuckers is walking around with this level of normal. But they making it seem like we fucked up over here for saying love is love and trying to be supportive of everybody. Make that shit make sense. How they painting us to be fucked up, but running around and conversating and kicking it with people that's sitting there like this, threatening to take an axe to them. And he's saying he's Archangel Michael. That's because this is a spiritual battle. All of them gave their self fraudulent names. All of them did. That's why all of them was surprised when Ralph was my real name. They thought that I was going with a fraudulent name, you know, like Ralph becomes Raphael, right? The Archangel Raphael, right? So they thought that I was coming with a fraudulent name. They didn't know that Ralph was my real name, right? They thought it was a fraudulent name because all of them pick fraudulent names to come out here with. Oh, my name is such and such. It means heaven. Oh, my name is this. It means this in this text and this Bible and that this and this that. They all was coming with false spiritual images to bring praisal to their self. You know, they'll tell you some shit like, you know, there's power in the name, right? You know, there's power in the name, right? And my name is this and that. It was all of us. It's tongue war. You know how back in the day we had that thumb war? Right now you're witnessing you're witnessing tongue wars. These people are waging wars with their tongue. That's why they don't like to pop up over here. Because they can't articulate anything properly. Their words don't match nothing properly. They can't put shit together like we put shit together over here. That's why they over there. You know what I mean? That's why they over there. So this was the video that we was talking about. Now think about this. This is way back, January 13th. January 13th. You don't see what that little boy is throwing up? You don't see what that little boy is throwing up? He's throwing up pitchforks. Pitchforks. Ronnie Bo talking about something. He's got God's Mafia. He's got GM, God's Mafia, gangster women, whatever the fuck he was saying, right? But he's got his nephew throwing up gang signs in a picture. And y'all telling me this shit was the people that y'all was about to rally spirituality around? Are you serious? Are you serious? Y'all can't be serious about this shit. Nobody seen none of this, right? Let me guess. Maggie's going to say, what do I know? I'm not from Chicago. I don't know anything about American gangsters. I don't know anything about GDs, FMEs, WWBs. I don't know anything about M13s, no Mexican mafias. I'm not in none of that. I've been in my kitchen. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. You ain't observant to see none of this shit. You ain't seeing none of this shit. that you got a motherfucking gangster and a thug that you fucking portraying to be some idea professor or some person of God. You don't know that
His own
gangster or
like people who are very close to me
trying to
in my life, and
perpetrate.
I know that they think that that's going.
Did they found people that was close to me in my real life, and they think that that's gonna make me, come out and say some stuff to them. Well, I'm not gonna say no stuff to them. You just did, dumbass. You just did. Ain't that how beef work? That's how beef work. That's how people find people. They pull up at your auntie house and wait to see if you come over there. They pull up at your grandma's house on Sunday and wait to see if you coming to dinner. That's how shit work. I thought you was a street dude. I thought you knew this shit. Now all of a sudden it's like they calling my peoples and they telling my people stuff, thinking it's gonna flush me out. And I know it's just to get a response from me. I know we don't want no response from your ass, Dorothy. We want your ass to get back to Candace. You are not allowed in the Wizard of Oz no more. We don't want you in Emerald City. You can't ease on down this road. Get your ass back and take Toto with you. And him fucking up our whole dreams and shit.
It'd be so foolish that I would reach out and either threaten them or try to do something to them. Then they would have a real reason to lock me up. Right now, the things that I did that seem questionable, that may seem like you can get me locked up. Trust me, I'm not no dumb nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. And I set mouse traps for these rats. I intentionally set the mouse traps for the rats. You know what I mean? Like when you see, I come from the trenches, so it was really real mice and rats running around in the environment, the homes that I grew up in. And sometimes my mom would get these mouse traps and put cheese on it, and we'd catch the mice. We'd later one day.
Listen to what he's saying. Did we really need this? Motherfucker said the most obvious explanation that you can possibly. Yeah, I grew up in houses with mice and rats and roaches, and my mama would she would set these sticky on my dead brother. My mama would get the mouse traps. And she would put the cheese on the mouse traps, and she would catch the mouse, right? We would wake up, and the mouse be there, just like that. So I know how to catch mice. What the fuck? Shut up! Is you serious? See, my mama knew how to catch. Man, you put a motherfucking piece of cheese on there, a mouse will take that motherfucker off and leave you a thank you note. You got to put peanut butter on that shit. You'll catch a mouse faster with peanut butter and oodles and noodles faster than you would with cheese. Put a motherfucking pack of oodles and noodles out there. Them motherfuckers will eat through the plastic to get to them oodles and noodles. He talking about something. My mama would. That's why your dumb ass sitting here right now talking about some and this is the motherfucker that wrote a book talking about some attempt to colonize. This is the person that y'all want us to think is smart. On my dead brother. See, my mama would I grew up in the house with mice and rats and my mama would she put the mousetrap under the zinc and would catch all of them on my dead brother. And Maggie fell for this shit. Was all in his, oh yes, Ronnie Ball. He's one of the elders. Oh yes, Ronnie Ball is so smart. We love Ronnie Ball. Yes, Ronnie Ball. I can't wait. Shut up. And now y'all want to play in people's face and make it seem like I wasn't over here pointing this shit out the whole fucking time. Making it seem like I was over here being Jag's best friend. Just D. Didn't you just do an interview with that's jealousy. You was over there falling asleep with motherfucking Jaguar. Fuck is you talking about, Just D? You was falling asleep over there acting like Jag was some motherfucking meditation tape. Falling asleep. You probably got a tape in your room talking about the sounds of Jaguar. Fucking falling asleep like you listening to some damn sounds of the Serengeti or some shit. Talking about something. Didn't you just do an interview with Jag on your page? Shut up. You sitting there motherfucking falling asleep on live talking about I would just sleep. I would just sleep. To have so many fucking health problems, you sure seem to be popping up everywhere on fucking YouTube, don't you? Just D. How the fuck is you popping up everywhere on YouTube? Shouldn't be worried about your blood thinners. Shouldn't you be worried about some fucking medicine? Then your motherfucking pops just died. Shouldn't you be taking a break from this shit? These fucking sad ass entities that only thrive on fucking negativity. That's all the fuck they can put out. Sitting over there lying. Oh, big face, bass mouth motherfucker. Ooh. Big ass wide mouth, got 62 motherfucking teeth in there, and you gonna put your mouth on me to try to say some fuck shit. You the one putting out disinformation, making it seem like you and ChatGPT don't lie. We looked this up. It's definitely shut up. Need him to explain how to catch a mouse. Be honest, YouTube. Did we really need him to explain how trapping mice on the trap? No, in accordance. I'ma tell you about to be over. Gonna sit there, but you can't get it into.
About, so I'm not gonna speak on everything, but their time is definitely coming.
Look at this shit.
It's gonna be very surprising the way that they see how I maneuvered the situation and defeated them. You know what I mean? Because they expect me coming from where I come from to approach the situation with aggression and violence and threats. No. I may seem like a dummy, and that's good. I need people to underestimate people, trust and believe. I'm very, very strategic, and I know exactly what I'm doing. And they will see that very, very soon. And even for the ones who've been offering me significant amounts of money, I guess they think Ronnie Bo's struggling, and if we offer him all this money to do this and that, he gonna take it.
And
okay, now, trust me, the ones who did that, y'all feel real dumb now, don't y'all? Y'all thought that I was gonna go against what I stand for that money, because y'all, it's a lot of money to y'all. Look, when I was a teenager, I was making over $10,000 a day. Like,
who the fuck gives a fuck if you was making all this money as a teenager? Who cares about how you was poisoning the streets? Who cares about how you was selling drugs to your people? Who gives a fuck of how you wasn't going to school or getting no education? On my dead brother. That's why your dumb ass sitting here talking to the people like this right now, trying to make yourself seem uneducated and looking uneducated at the same fucking time. I ain't never go to school. I was in the streets making money. A lot of people tell you that I was shut up. Get your motherfucking on my dead brother ass up out of here. You see him going back to his wonder years. Well, no, where'd you bury a month after he tried anything? And I'm gonna tell you why you used to have in your mind. You come out, you can't tell.
Absolutely not. I'm never gonna say y'all name. If I see y'all in public, and some of y'all got y'all address, and that's not no threat. It's just I see what's going on. Y'all going too far, so you got to know your enemy. The art of war say know your enemy. So I've been behind the scenes just because I haven't been vocal or speaking out. One of the reasons why is because I have a huge interview coming up on a huge platform, and I made an agreement with the guys over there that I won't speak about certain topics until I do the interview with them. So that's one reason. Another reason is that I've simply been sitting back, straight.
Okay, so you got an interview coming up on a major platform. I'll be sure. And that's one thing that I always said. This motherfucker is sitting in the house with a Pooh Shiesty hoodie on, hot than a motherfucker, just to sit here and talk to people so they can see that he got a grind mode Scully out, right? Sitting here with all his motherfucking memorabilia on, trying to act like he's the image. And let me ask y'all this. Did Madagascar ever question Ronnie Bo's clothing line? Did she ever question why do Ronnie Bo got a clothing line? All he did was fuck around and get locked up with R. Kelly. Huh? So you mean the motherfucker that fucked around and allegedly ended up in a cell with R. Kelly, but still writing to R. Kelly to try to get the rights to a story that he should already have the rights to because it's his fucking story? If I'm locked up with somebody, you ain't got to tell me whether I could speak about the shit that we talked about or not. You ain't got to give me permission whether I could speak about the shit that you told me in that motherfucker cell or not. This is now my story. I can now talk about the shit that you told me because it's me. I'm telling people what the fuck you told me. So how the fuck is you still writing R. Kelly to try to get the rights to tell some shit? Doesn't make sense. None of that shit makes sense. But y'all sitting here telling me that these is the people that make sense. Or to be tuning in to catch that shit to see under the stairs.
You know what he's doing.
That's why we every time a man talking, that's what he say. Oh, just saying the same thing. Fucking weird ass wolf coochie.
But you gotta just stop it on certain parts and try to catch every message. But
he really breaking it down. This YouTuber, he really breaking it down. He really
the way that they conduct themselves online.
See foot. And look, that's why I say we've been pointing this stuff out. It's not like we just started pointing it out that day, right? It's not like we just started pointing it out that day. It's not like we just started this shit yesterday. This is one reason why we sit in the Discord and watch it from the Discord. So everybody can see exactly what I'm talking about from the Discord, right? When you do it this way, right, it ends up jumbled because these people are fake. So they do all of this. You heard that from them. You didn't hear that from me. You heard this person said that. I didn't say that. You know, that person said it. You didn't hear that from me, right? That's where they get it from. It's called keeping that plausible deniability. This is why Jaguar say stuff like, I'll never touch the money, right? This is why Jaguar say stuff like that. You'll never see me touch the money. I'll never touch the money. I always have somebody do it for me. That way it's plausible deniability. If they ever get investigated for money laundering, guess what? It wasn't in her name. She didn't do it. When the IRS come looking for all this money that she's making or they're making on the internet, right? It's not in her name. It's not in. So when people get tax audited and so on and so forth, guess what? She sits there free. She don't care what bridge she burned, right? And you're seeing that she don't care what bridge she burned, right? You're watching her show that she don't care what bridge she burns, right? Even with the whole big meats thing, right? However you want to look at this, they are showing that they have this godlike complex, right? So all of them is like the battle of the gods. Think about it. This is what will happen if say a group of troops, right, being led by a leader, right? And history repeats itself however you want. But say unexpectedly this leader was to perish, right? And didn't leave no successor or anything like that, because that was the type of leader that it was, right? A leader that thinks that they're going to be around forever and never needed to leave any type of successor or leave instructions of what to do if they ever was gone, right? The only thing they left behind instruction-wise was the Georgia Guidestones telling people to depopulate by 95% or whatever numbers was on that Georgia Guidestone. They got destroyed, so we don't know, right? But let's say the leader of this platoon is gone, right? This is what you would get, right? You would get a bunch of people trying to run around and fit the ideal image for the suitor of that seat, right? a new position has opened up at a table, and all of these people are fighting for that, that seat, right? But they're not smart enough. That's the problem. They're not smart enough for it. They don't have the wits for it. The universe, the Galactic Federation of Light, whatever you want to call it, they're not about to pour into a vessel that doesn't have discipline over the flesh, right? You have to have a certain level of discipline in order to get universal knowledge from the universe. If the universe is going to choose, I'm not talking about man's choosing. I'm talking about on a higher spiritual level, right? Beyond the minds, beyond the thought pattern of man, beyond the carnal, right? The universe is not about to bless somebody down here that's stuck in carnal ways, that's stuck in ambition, stuck in, trying to compete with man. The Bible says if you aim to please man, your friends will be many. But if you aim to please God, your friends will be few, right? It's the reason why none of these people speak about the knowledge and stuff that we talk about over here. It's the reason why none of these people tell you about the greater things, the love that we have over here. It's the reason why they're trying to attack the Discord and the people in the Discord. It's the reason for all of that. No matter how many panels they pull me up on and ask me, oh, what is this sister wives thing? No matter how many times I tell them, it's a brand of people willing to protect each other's mind and spirit, right? They're still going to add some type of sexual notion to it. Why? Because it's the spell that's in the word. When you put wife there, they automatically think concubine. They don't even know the real title of a fucking wife, of a marriage. They don't know that. They don't know what it's like to be put together under God, right? Our collective is being put together under God. I can't stop this shit. All I can do is allow my vessel to be a part of this wave. That's it. A lot of people want to deny it. Why? Because it wasn't their idea. They didn't come up with it, right? So they want to deny me of being me as they steal pieces of me, right? Everybody from TikTok, my real life, and everything knows that I always say, oh my God, right? Everybody knows that I always say that, right? You don't think it's ironic that you hear Maggie keep saying, oh my God? You don't think that's ironic? I mean, she repeats that shit obsessively. Like she wants you to know that she's saying it. Still trying to remix that shit. Oh, 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 notorious. We are no, notorious. Like, come on. Y'all gotta stop acting like y'all don't see that shit. You know what I mean? We gotta stop acting like we don't see this shit. Like, you see her stealing pieces and images of other people. Look at the King Payne phrase that she stole. She used to say, if you go back and watch Mazzy Live, she used to say that shit just like King Payne. She used to be like this video, like this video, like this video. She used to say it exactly like that. When I started pointing all of this shit out, that's what keep pissing these people off. That's what keep making these people mad. The fact that I'm pointing it out. Yeah, she's over there trying to steal the fucking phrase so tough. You know, everybody was remember, we trendsetters over here. Everybody, liking everything that we doing, but then at the same time showing that they envious and showing that they jealous at the same fucking time, right? They coming over here with these fake smiles, fake. I like the way you say manipulative. I like the way you say that. I just like the way you say manipulative. When you say manipulative, like all of these motherfuckers is weird and fake. But here we are, right? And like I said, A lot of this stuff we've been pointing out. A lot of this stuff we've been had knowledge of, right? Even that secret live from January, right? As you can see, this says Jaguar Wright looking for Ralph the Wise. This is January 14th. This is how far back it's going. Right? Now, these people trying to say, oh, that's his best friend. That's Jaguar's best friend, right? You got to think to yourself, why is they saying this? According to January, everybody knew that we wasn't best friends. Everybody know the story about how I came into the picture, right? So how are they all coming up with these fraudulent stories, right? And this is also this is our 6.5 hour live right here from January 14th. This excuse me, this is when we actually go back and show that secret live. Y'all know that secret live that Jaguar was talking about where she recorded Amber, right? This goes back to January the 3rd, right? Right before they did that whole Down with Allie campaign where they pushed Allie Carter out of the way, right? So this is where they did all of that at, right? This is that you know little thing, right? She deleted the live, but we probably are the only ones that's in copy of this now that she deleted the live, because we were reviewing it right after she did the live and then she deleted it 6 hours later. You know what I mean? We were 6 hours in and then that live deleted, because remember, we were operating in real time even back then, right? That's why I say the internet is undefeated. You could say that again. You know what I'm saying? That's why the internet is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So now we are the only owners of this video right here, of her secret live that she, you know, I think they were snorting out. I don't know, allegedly. It sounded like they were doing a bunch of drugs. All right.
Insane. Who the fuck is listening to this? No, but I'm glad that I listened a little longer, because the second that he ran out of fake narratives and the audience depleted and no one else was watching, he was like, yeah, you know, you gotta cut her off, man, because I can't listen too long. It was funny.
Listen to her.
When I was speaking facts about something very real, like about Beyonce not being special for donating 1%.
Because Beyonce donated $2.5 million. She's saying that $2.5 million is only 1% of Beyonce's worth, whatever. That's a lie. But she mad because I didn't play the part where she was talking about Beyonce, because I'm not going to play your whole live. I'm only playing the parts that pertain to me, the parts where you talking shit about me. Why would I sit there and play your whole live? That's stupid. But this is her trying to make it seem like, oh, he stopped playing my live at a certain time. And remember what I told y'all yesterday when I put the game on and I started playing the game. I said Jaguar is going to see that I'm playing the game, and then she's going to go with the gamer narrative. Oh, he's a gamer. Oh yeah, you can't trust them gamer. Now just listen. I'm gonna let her say it. I'm gonna just let her say it, and then we're gonna discuss it after you hear everything that she say. Okay. And you can hear Grace call her kitty kitty too. Grace in the background, Grace say, get him, kitty kitty. Now you gotta listen. That's why I say you gotta be listening to this stuff. She thought she was gonna do a 3. She thought she was gonna do a 3 a.m. live and I not, pick up on it. How you up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning obsessing about me? I'm sleeping good. She up 3 o'clock in the morning obsessing about me. You know what her excuse was? She's trying to get on London time. Oh yeah, so you really trying to make plans to get over there to Sean Atwoods? You know what I'm saying? You really trying to make plans to get over there. Donut, what's going on? Grand Rising. Hey, hope everybody hitting the like button. Hey, look, Donut, she's still obsessed with us. She doing lives at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning talking about us. It's crazy how she going live with Grace. That's what we listening to right now, because she went live this morning talking shit. I ain't even listened to the whole thing because it's hard to really listen to everything she be saying. Cut her. She be full of it. But just like I said yesterday when I played the game, I said she gonna see that we play. She gonna see I'm playing the game, and then she gonna try to be like, you're a gamer. But listen to what she say. Listen to how she spin it and try to make it seem like, gamers are the scariest out there. They'll really take some shit there. That's what she's saying. Like, no, those gamers, they'll really do something to you in real life. That's what she's saying. Listen to her.
Damn fake humanity. But anyway, guess what the first thing he did was? Turned on the video game and started playing for whatever audience was left. Yeah. Instantly went right.
She said Donut recruited me from the gaming world because she knew gamers was badass. Shout out to all my badass gamers out there. Hey, she said Donut came and recruited me from the gaming world. She said you came and recruited me from the gaming world because you found me on Discord or some crazy shit like that. Like, yo, the narrative that she spent around this one is hilarious. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the whole thing. Hey, TikTok, listen to this. Y'all gotta get I got a kick out of this.
Turned on the video game and started playing for whatever audience was left. Yeah. Instantly went right into gaming.
You know that's a read.
That's when it hit me. Yeah. YouTube upped the ante by bringing in psychotic gamers. People who are used to sitting in front of screens for long periods of time without moving.
Shit.
People who are used to getting obsessed with imaginary things like they're real. People who are willing to take it offline and take it into real life just so they can win. They've made me fucking Moby Dick, G.
Hey, yo. She said them damn gamers were willing to take it into real life. She said them damn gamers. She said you damn gamers is not all the way there. She said y'all willing to take it to real life. Shout out to the gamers, man. Got people like Jaguar Wright scared as hell. She said, I realize YouTube done up the ante on me. She said YouTube done up the ante on me. Done went and got these badass gamers. Hey, TikTok. Jaguar Wright is a fool with it. You hear me? Jaguar Wright is a fool with it. Hey, for the 175 people that is on TikTok, y'all can come over to YouTube, Energy of Atlas 111, or Ralph the Wise. That is Ralph D.A. Wise, no spaces. Y'all can come over, join the laughs. Jaguar Wright don't know how many people be popping up on the TikTok page, so she don't know. Sometimes it get 500-600 in there. Yo, she is funny. She said that she said you gamer. She said that's when I realized the not done want the Discord and got some gamers from Discord. Shut up. She just making shit up now.
Who are used to getting obsessed with imaginary things like they're real. People who are willing to take it offline and take it into real life just so they can win. They've made me fucking Moby Dick, G. And they all are competing to be Captain A.
Now we turned her into a whale.
Like
she is losing it. Now she lost it. She lost it.
It was.
You don't reach out there, right?
Tapped in, Ralph the Wise. He's grooming him to take over. Because I don't think the Knot's gonna be around much longer.
She trying to make you a mastermind
You
behind
can
this
see it
shit.
on him.
You reached out, you tagged me in.
You can see it on him. Not even completely stressed. He looks malnourished. He looks like he hasn't slept in days, and I don't think it's chemical.
She swears she analyzing shit. You ain't analyzing shit. You need to worry. You worried about the wrong shit. You need to worry about that shit growing out the side of Wolf Coochie neck. You need to worry about why y'all sweat, smell like onions and alcohol. You need to worry about some of that type of stuff. How to dry up your skin, how to moisturize. You need to worry about that type of stuff. Why Wolf Coochie knuckles look the way that they look. That's the stuff you need to worry about. You worried about the wrong shit. You worried about other men. You need to worry about Wolf Coochie, Reptile Dysfunction. That's what you need to worry about. You trying to get over to London. I know they not going to teach you what's wrong with his erectile dysfunction. You know, you might have to study some stuff to find out what's wrong with his erectile dysfunction. She's just saying anything, bro. We broke her. We broke her. Think about it. It's 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. She's sitting there talking about two other guys while her dude is right there. Like, we broke her. She is broken. She is broken. We talking about Jaguar Wright. We listening to Jaguar Wright. You can go over to YouTube, Energy Atlas 111 or Ralph the Wise. That's Ralph D-A-Wise on YouTube. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. She said, I can't get no subscribers. You got 2,000 likes on a video. And you can't even get, why didn't you need to figure out how to turn those likes into subscribers, she said. For what?
Losing the race with Father Time.
She don't know that. She don't know that. She's still in her slow brain. She don't know how to speed up the brain. She don't know about the Ezekiel wheels that's in the sky. See, that's why I said, like, these people can't be real, man, because, you know, this is the life she tells on herself about hanging out with you know, the Nature Boy camp. She does the whole YouTube, come get your trash, come get your trash. Like, if we go back and watch, you know, some of my lives from back then, the ones that I was doing, you'll see that it was a lot. It was a lot. You know, if you go back and watch, it was a lot. And you know, the fact that these people are like, oh, Ralph, you know, that's her best friend, so on and so forth. How the fuck did I go from, you know, being the one who was putting out so much? Like, shout out to Ralph the Wise for doing this, and shout out to Ralph the Wise for that, and now he over there spreading misinformation. If y'all don't think they getting paid for that shit, they getting paid for disinformation and teaching people how to hate other people. That's what they doing. And you can see it. They're literally getting paid for it. And they happily taking it in.
Who are you spectating? He's got a snack.
And the fact that everybody's pretending like they don't see it, everybody's pretending like they don't, like they forgot what happened yesterday. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. So you don't remember yesterday? You don't remember what your life, what you witnessed in your own life? You don't remember, like, she's watching what I'm talking about on my live, and then she's going back in the middle of the night.
So
Here did we go. Here did we go. Did you hear her mention about the kids that came out of that now, y'all keep saying, where are the kids at? 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 right? Now, apparently, Jaguar know a little bit more than what she telling us, because we didn't even know it was kids that came out of that cult. One's in the comment section if you didn't know that it was kids that came out of there. One's in the comment section. Come on. TikTok, YouTube, tell me, y'all knew? Y'all knew that it was kids that came out of there? That nature boy shit? I didn't know. I didn't know about that. Jaguar, what you trying to tell us? You trying to tell us that it was some babies coming out of that nature boy camp? But Gina Gold did say that they was doing baby farms now. And that's how you would get a baby farm, is you would just get a bunch of people and you get them pregnant, and then you would just take the baby, and then you come back with some funds and some stuff like that. Maybe come back with a couple of babies. Depends on how the day go. Whew. Dang, Jaguar, you was telling us a lot, kitty. Kitty telling us a lot right now. She said, I wasn't in touch with them kids that came out of there. What? Hold on, let me play that back.
He is terrible. Eligio Bishop is one of the most deplorable human beings ever in life.
Like
But
they
I
used
had
to do
nothing
on
to do with that
Xmas.
cult. Matter of
Exactly.
fact, I didn't have anything to do with any of the kids that came out of that cult
Oh.
until after they defected.
Uh,
I told them.
You didn't have nothing to do with the kids that came out of that cult until after they defected. Whoa. Well, that tell us that you had something to do with the kids, because after the group was dispersed, then you had something to do with the kid. Wait, something ain't right. My spider senses is tangling. My spiders, if your spider senses is tangling like my spider senses is tangling, can you put a 1 in the chat? I want to make sure my spider senses ain't the only spider senses is tangling. Is anybody else's spider senses tangling? Is anybody else spider senses is tangling? Because my, this is getting deep. Jaguar, right? You got something. Just saying. Let's listen again. Let's listen to make sure we all listening to the same stuff. Okay?
When they were ready to leave, but I had nothing to do with that cult. Matter of fact, I didn't have anything to do with any of the kids that came out of that cult until after they defected.
Uh-huh.
I told them when they were ready to leave, if they needed my help transitioning back into a normal life, I would help. And that's exactly what I did.
Oh, okay.
Their children. I'm like their grandmother.
Where they at? Where they at then? Where they at? We want to hug them. Where they at, Jaguar? Where they at? Where they at, Grandma? Huh? Oh, Mother Witch, can we go out to play? We won't go by the river and scare the ducks away. Can we go? Yes or no? What the hell type of time she on? If that ain't human trafficking, what is? If that's not admitting to human trafficking, what is? I told y'all she had something to do with the shit. Think about this. This lady she ain't even got a house to keep herself in. She moving from place to place. She stole a damn Pensacola van. Y'all telling me this ain't trafficking? Y'all telling me she talking about something? I would help them get out, and that's what I've been doing. Where they at? Where they at? Is they still with you? Because your own kid ain't even with you. Where they at? Where is they at? Where's these kids at? Somebody tell me. Answer the question. Because I didn't know it was kids coming out of the Nature Boy camp. I knew nothing about it. This is I'm today years old finding out about this shit. Right? And not only that, I'm today years old finding out that Jaguar was helping these kids out. He was getting these kids to safety. Where? Where? You also said that you got some kids off of Epstein Island. Where they at? Where is they at? All of these babies that you is helping, Jaguar. Where is they at? We want to hug them. We want to hold them. We want to make sure that they safe. Where they at? Somebody tell me. She connecting herself to kids, but we never seen none of them. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Y'all, that's why I keep on saying, man, y'all want to look over the biggest factors. These people telling on themselves. They telling on themselves. Right in our face, they telling on themselves, but y'all refuse to see. Y'all refuse. Y'all ain't listening. I'm gonna play it back for y'all again. Now, of course, you know, we kept on pointing out all of this.
Are you kidding me? No, they really do not see. Oh no, the people that are saying it, they see just fine. They're just lying their fucking asses off.
Well, you right. We see your ass. We see you.
They all know that this shit was a setup.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was a setup.
To the Legina Gold story.
Oh man. Oh shit.
And then they brought it to me.
Oh shit.
And rather than
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is why they keep on trying to take the page. This is why this is the stuff they don't want you to know. They like, he got a video of her implementing Tokyo Tony, saying Tokyo Tony introduced her to Nature Boy, so on and so forth. Yes, we got that video where Jaguar say Tokyo Tony and them introduced me to the Nature Boy camp, and I went over to Bigo and da 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 da. Yes, we have that video. You know, we got the whole story of it. That's probably why she deleted this live, because somebody probably contacted her and was like, delete that shit, and she deleted it, not knowing that we captured it. We captured it. You know, because we was operating in real time then, right? And we still doing the same thing now, right? Right is right and wrong is wrong, right? But you know what I'm saying? These people still keep on trying to play these narratives. Why? Why all of them want y'all to believe that their truth is the only truth, and anybody else who's putting out truth is this, that, and the third? How the fuck did I become best friends with Jaguar and I was the one stepping the most, pointing out shit? Make it make sense. How? Oh shit.
Control the narrative.
Here we go.
Control of the narrative.
So you didn't create the narrative, you just took control of it. This goes back to what I was saying when I said she tried to deactivate Legina Gold when she showed her the yellow lighter. You remember she showed Legina Gold the yellow lighter when she was on Shane Atwood's show. She showed the yellow lighter. I meant to say Misha Fuller. Jaguar tried to deactivate me when she showed me the yellow lighter. When Legina Gold said I was supposed to come out if Jay-Z or Diddy went to jail, I was supposed to come out. Da 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 da. Right? Misha Fuller. I mean Lamisha. Right? The Legina Gold situation. She also saying that came to her. Right? She's saying that all these situations came to her. She trying to put the story out there before Legina get out there, before Lamisha and all these things start linking up. She trying to get her defense out there. That's why I say you got to listen to them ramble in the middle of the night, because this is what they tell on themselves.
I did one thing that nobody ever said that they would do for that girl. I told her.
Hold on, let's listen again.
They all know that this shit was a setup.
It was a setup.
They invented the Legina Gold story. And then they brought it to me. And rather than letting them
brought
control the
Legina
narrative.
Gold to her. Listen,
Control of the narrative.
Legina Gold. Now, Legina Gold
They want
is the one. They invented this. Listen to what she's saying. They invented this. She's trying to put it on them. See? Remember when I told y'all it's all connected. It all goes back. Remember, I said Jaguar has a connection with all of these people. Lamisha Fuller, Legina Gold. Remember, I already did the work. That's why I say if somebody come and drop a check off, I'm taking that shit. Because I really already did the work. All they got to do is go back to my TikTok and look at the breakdown. And now Maggie's trying to steal the work that we already
was she
put
lying?
together. It's all
Who's her
damage
father?
control. Intellectual property thieves.
How is she lying?
See, it's all
Who's her
damage.
father?
It's all damage control that she doing. She doing damage control at its finest.
Because it certainly ain't Tupac. Now, King World did all of this caring and love and we're gonna get the mother back with her daughter and we have Ali Carter's mom and now you talking cash money bullshit about the whole family.
See, look, see.
And now you sitting there picking apart all the holes in the story.
What? So what? That's what he does.
Explain to us that Ali
Look,
wasn't
even then, was we throwing dirt on King World name? No. When King World name come up, that we fucking hate on him? No. Right? So why these people holding their nuts over me? You got to ask yourself that. Jealousy is a hell of a thing, right? Jealousy is a hell of a thing. These people sit there, and I got me, I know music. I got the ear for music, That's why I do DJing for 35 years in the basement. My garage. Shut up. So hating asses up out of here. Fucking weirdos.
teleported by Russians.
That's why I tell you, she got
Anybody
more
who knows
involved.
anything about real teleporting would know that she was lying.
See,
everything.
and she knows about real teleporting.
How is she lying? How is she lying? How is she not?
Yeah, see, because you know about real teleporting, don't you, Jaguar?
Like it's the
Ain't not nobody be in there when he be DJing.
And got away. You would have to be Lolita.
Let's just speed this up.
She definitely has severe PTSD. The question is how much of it is chemically induced?
Look, see? She talking about Ali Carter.
It's kind of funny that people have been investing into the idea of this black girl who was saved and adopted by this white Jesus woman.
Listen to her. Listen at her. Listen at her. Y'all telling me that this is somebody that y'all support. This is what y'all telling me. Y'all telling me this somebody y'all supporting, right? She is trying to play the survival game with victims. She is trying to play the last victim surviving or the last surviving victim. I don't know what type of game she's playing, but it's weird. She wants us to believe all her stories, even though her stories changed. First it was Jay-Z, then it was Trevor Green. Like, what? For 4 years, you was telling us the shit that Jay-Z did to you. He did shit with box cutters, all types of stuff you've been telling us. And then all of a sudden on the 20th, on the 5th year, it all just changed. It all just on the 4th year, 4 years in, it's like, oh, Trevor Green did that stuff to me. Shut up. It was Trevor Green. See, this is how you know you're dealing with a handler. But this is one of those disturbed ass handlers, right? She started like, she thought she was so good. She thought she could be the handler and the victim at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's how she thought. She's like, shit, I don't need a Latina Gold. I'll just be both. For real. Something is wrong with her. She done groomed all these other women, you know what I mean, to do this shit. And then, now she like, I don't need it. I can be all of it myself.
And they're sitting there buying into all of the crap that she's saying while this woman is sitting there letting her freak out on camera and making sure the camera's set up right. Like, are you kidding me? Ali's army of what? No, army of what? Of
Look,
course she was being groomed. And she was being groomed right on camera in front of everybody. And people encourage that. Like, people are what?
she is mad as heck at Ali Carter. She is mad as heck. I mean, I don't know Shelly's involvement. She's saying that, you know, she was basically right in front of the camera. They showing y'all that, you know, this woman was doing such and such, you know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you know? How do you know unless you was a part of it? She must have been in the room next door or right downstairs. She was somewhere. She was close by when all of this was happening. That's how she know.
Because the only people that have a problem with accepting the fact that this girl is a liar, it ain't news. Whatever she said was fucking bullshit. Let's move on. And get back to
20-fold.
what is important.
Let's hope they get it
There's
20-fold.
nothing special about Tory Outlaw. There's thousands of them online. Look at Regina Gold.
Look,
Look at Lamisha Fuller.
look,
And they want to try to attach that crap to me?
look. She is telling. She is telling. One's in the chat if y'all realize that Jacqueline Suzette Wright is telling on herself. She just named 3 internet personas. She's telling. Look at Regina Gold. Look at Lamisha Fuller. And they want to put that on me? I don't think they put it on you. I think you just put it on you. I told y'all, these is the dumbest cyber criminals. You ain't gonna run across criminals like this. She thought she was master manipulative in the internet. The internet is undefeated. Don't she know that by now? The internet is undefeated. Everybody knows the internet is undefeated. One's in the chat if you know the internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated, lady. That's why we don't go against the internet. Those who know. Shit. You ain't going against the internet. That's why you on here telling on yourself right now, 3 o'clock in the morning, telling on yourself. Because the internet is undefeated.
Sway. I wonder. Sway? To make it make sense, network? Or is it, but let's try to make bullshit make sense? Talking about, I remember the footage when Jag did this, but her channel got deleted. Don't act like you ain't got a pussy because you screen recorded everything. You just ain't gonna play it because you can't spend it. But they don't know.
Yeah, Lamisha say Jag turned on her.
Mentally insane baby gamers. To try to do.
Why I gotta be a baby gamer, man? Why I gotta be mentally insane baby gamer? Why I gotta be that? That's messed up. I told y'all yesterday she was gonna do that. Everybody that was in here when I started playing the game, when I was like, all right, I'm gonna put the game on for a little bit. I told y'all yesterday she gonna see me playing the game, and that's the narrative she gonna run with. I told y'all yesterday she was gonna do this. I told y'all. That's why I say you gotta just listen to her. She mad. She is mad. That's why I say when you add reason, when you add logic and reason to a situation.
My life like it's The Sims? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. What I think is, I got your plot. What I think is, every last one of these stories y'all been running around with, all of you invented. And I'm not saying allegedly, I'm saying YouTube facilitated it all.
YouTube
efforts to confuse real information.
So YouTube made you work with Nature Boy. YouTube, I thought you met them on Bigo, but YouTube conspired to make you work with Nature Boy to whatever you got going on with the kids, hide the kids, whatever you talking about, made you, connect yourself to, Regina Gold, Misha Fuller, and Ali Carter. So YouTube made you tell on yourself. It's all YouTube. This conversation right here is AI, guys. Even though it happened like 2 hours ago, this whole conversation that she ran it off, all this stuff, she gonna say this is AI provided by YouTube. That's what she gonna say. And 50 Cent got something to do with it. He put the money up for it. Yeah. And the NFL is backing it. They working with law enforcement. That's why you can call the that's why they saying that they'll expedite. She's gonna be expedited by the NFL. Once Crime Stoppers catch her, the NFL is gonna expedite her.
Google in real time. Cloak and dagger in plain sight. Oops.
Cloak and dagger in plain sight. Yeah, right.
Y'all knew every last one of these so-called people was fake, and you tried to attach them to something real. You tried to attach them to me, hoping that once you discredited them, it would discredit me. That ain't my shit. Y'all clean it up.
Hey yo, I wish y'all could. I got to speed it up, but Grace in the background talking about something. Go off, kitty. That's what I'm talking about. Hey yo, you hear Grace in the background telling on her too, talking about go off, kitty. That's what I'm talking about. So you is kitty. Grace is one of them kids. Grace is somebody that she done manip the dip. Grace in the background talking about go off, kitty. That's what I'm talking about. What the heck? Grace is something wrong with her, man.
Y'all want to run around and parade these lying bitches? That's fine by me. Clean your own mess.
Hey yo, y'all don't hear Grace in the background. Grace say, "Come get your shit, bitches." Grace is evil, man. Grace is really in the background chanting this shit on like, "Go get your shit, bitches. Go get it, go get." Jaguar's like, "Clean up your own mess." Grace like, "Come get your shit, bitch." Hey yo, when I say these people don't got no good in them, I mean that shit. They don't got no good in them at all. You hear me? There is no good in them at all.
Angela Owusu, aka Regina Gold.
Boom. Angela Lawusu. See? How you know her real name? How you know her real name if you already just said you told her that you'll believe whatever she tell you into the DNA test? How you know her real name? Angelo LaRusso. Nobody knew her real name. Y'all don't need y'all know her real name now, right? Y'all know her real name now. LaRusso? Who the fuck is LaRusso? Right? I ain't know her real name was Angelo LaRusso. She's out in her because she want to come back. She want to come back to the table. And you know, Legina Gold want to get back on there and start making money. You know what I'm saying? She's saying, look, I ain't never out Jaguar story, so why is she trying to out my so now Jaguar trying to out everybody's story. But remember, Jaguar just now said that they brought her to Jaguar. Oh, who's they? The Nature Boy group. Oh, so you are attached to them. She telling on herself. Y'all just gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen. She telling on herself.
YouTube shit. Ali Carter, aka Tory Outlaw. YouTube shit.
Mm-hmm.
Lamisha fucking Fuller.
Go off, girl. Go off.
YouTube shit.
Hey yo, tell me y'all don't hear Grace in the background saying, go off, girl, go off. You don't hear Grace. Hey yo, I never pissed somebody off like this in my life. Yo, you piss somebody off so bad they start telling on themselves all over a bike. All over a bike. All she had to do was just humble herself and say, you know what, I did steal your bike, my bad. But now she telling on her whole self, crashing out over a bike that she stole. That's crazy. I told you, man. You come between a man and his bike. You know, a boy and his bike. Because at that time I was a boy, but you know, you come between a boy and his bike. You might be on this hit list forever.
Y'all gonna stop wasting my motherfucking time with these weird places.
I'm sorry, but Grace is too funny. Hey yo, Grace is too funny, man. Grace, stop playing with a real one. Stop playing with a real one. Hey, she is better than Busta Rhymes hype man. She is better than Busta Rhymes hype man. Do you hear me? Stop playing with a real one. Stop playing with a real one. Go off, girl. Go off.
Y'all wanna drop all of this roadkill off on my doorstep? Come get your shit. Y'all invented it. Y'all clean it up.
Now YouTube invented these people now. Oh, y'all trying to attach these people to me. No, YouTube invented it. It was all a setup. YouTube invented it, and now YouTube is trying to attach it all to her. Oh, wow. This is crazy how she blame it on anybody, anything. She can't blame it on Goomba. She can't blame it on Wolf Coochie. Now she got to just blame it on YouTube. I hope y'all got over there and signed my petition. She putting a petition together. So that petition about to get her ass off of YouTube. Her own petition about to get her off of YouTube.
What do you mean? What about Adria English? Her whole purpose for being a part of this shit at all was to give Lamisha fuller credit. YouTube, shit, come get your bitches.
Look, see? Adria English. You see how she connected herself to everybody? You know what I mean? And that's why I say you guys got to pay attention. Now, y'all got to think, we've been pointing this out. This goes back to January the 14th right here. This particular one. We'll probably watch this in the Discord later on or something, right? That goes back to January, right? And there was so many other ones that we did that they're trying to hide from y'all, right? If we go back to when Golden was up there, we can explain to you, like, with you. You said,
I'll be like, oh, thank you for letting me
free donuts with you. You said you don't care how people treat you and so on and so forth. It wasn't me trying to. This was these people trying to attach themselves to my energy, trying to disrupt my energy. You ain't about to put us in the fight. I know, probably.
That's some hater shit. You know,
trying to be seen, making up and I'm sorry, I'm putting bounties.
Girl, I can show you the paper.
Is it echoing?
2.5.
makes no sense.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know what they got going on, but it seemed like it's deep.
Like it's like I don't understand why it's so much hatred. Like I've had people who didn't like me, but hatred, like
trying to put herself in the middle of it.
I want to see you
and then say, "Oh, they're gonna come after me now."
Inside out, like what the
trying to put herself in the middle of it. So fucking tough. They're gonna come after me now, right? Knocking the boot or not? Maybe he control. He's attaching himself to me and misunderstanding. He should just be built, go back and hide it. Cool, but now don't.
He just cares.
Like, I don't know about none of.
I think at this point, I'm joking.
I don't know about none of these things, but
you stay up here so your name could be in the middle. You did what? I can see why I'm involved. This dude used to call me back in December and talk about people that so when he talks sometimes.
Hey, AT2, I'm about to drop down, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all talk because I don't know about none of these things. But
you stay. Look at how they act like they don't want nothing to do with it. Oh, I don't know about none of this stuff. I don't know about that. Let me get out the way, so on and so forth. I don't know about these things, right? I'm like, yeah, don't be up here while we talking about this. That way you're not attached to it, so on and so forth. These people wanted to put themselves in the middle of this shit. That's why they announce it when they say it. and then try to be like, I never asked. Yes, you come on. You keep jumping up on panels trying to follow me around doing all this weird shit. Why? So I can say something about it? Hey, up here, so your name could be in the middle of it too. If my platform got to be in the middle, you might as well stay up and have your name. Somebody's going to review this audio right here, and I don't want to be the only ones involved.
I'll be listening. I'm just gonna drop
I'll be
down.
listening. I'll be listening. Okay. Look, see, trying to do all that weird ass. That might be one of my sister wives right there. I'm not sure yet. And look, we joking, playing along with it. Nah, I'm joking. I just said that in light of Mike and the way that they joke over there. But we know they play this fuckery, right?
She has a great heart.
We was going along with it because we knew the fuckery that they were
figure
trying.
out this whole thing like everybody else is. When it comes
to wise man can play a fool, but a fool when it comes to wise man, y'all remember
everything like that. Everybody just trying to find that place where they can grow at and build at, you know, and unify. It's so hard for us to create, you know, that level of unity, and a lot of times we get frustrated. You know, as a content creator, how many times have you made like a video and you just knew that video was the video? You like, that's the one right there. That's the one that's about to do the numbers, you know. And then sometimes point being, we've been pointing all of this shit out. You know what I mean? Like, this wasn't new to us. We wasn't new to this. So when you got like Stone
playing these
Paxton
games, Ashley.
coming up,
We're not.
You know what I'm saying? And we got a chance to have a conversation to try to come up with solutions and shit like that. And you got all these same people that's in the sector doing disinformation in his comment section. That lets you know that they not real. That lets you know that they not real. They're not in it for the right reasons. They're in it for the misinformation. They're in it to give this level of confusion. They're in it to play this fuckery.
Working hard, building their legacies. People should not be allowed to go in and tear down their legacies and their names with nonsense and made up lies.
Listen to what he said. He said people out here trying to build their legacy, build name for themselves. People shouldn't be able to tear it down with lies, right? So we replied that we should have a sit down and talk because we want peace, right? He's going to try to make it seem like I was with Jaguar. I'm telling him like, yo, she doxed me. Dox my kids, you know, dox my information. She, you know what I mean? I'm telling him, you know what I mean? They're out here trying to tear down people's character image. I'm thinking he for the same shit, right? The people in the comment section, that's Jaguar's best friend. Make it make sense. Fanny, stay away from energy of Atlas. Emails are coming your way about him.
People on the internet need accountability. DJ Rufo, I sent you a link to come in.
Straight fuckery.
I sent you the link. Check your phone. I sent you to click on the link and come in, man. Hang out with me and Meech.
King World talking about Stony Paxton. Can I ask you a question?
Part of the team.
This why King World hating, because he want to try to talk to him, right?
Energy of Atlas said, I will email you. Everyone calls me Ralph.
Look at Just D. He just interviewed Jaguar like a week ago.
Now, do you work with Jaguar?
Seen some of my subscribers to try and get me to go watch. See, what the fuck is he talking about? He just interviewed Jaguar like a week ago, and some of my subscribers to try to get me to go watch. What the fuck is he talking about? You get what I'm saying? Nothing.
Okay.
Ralph trying to get that van, somebody said,
what's up,
right?
Angela? MJ.
Yes, he's cool with Odell, somebody said, right? That's what Fanny said. He's cool with Odell, right?
Hey, can you
This is what I'm
unblock
saying.
King World? I mean, MJE.
MJE say,
MJE?
shout out to King World,
Moderators,
the
can you
only
guys
chat
go
I'm
unblock
blocked
MJE,
in, and
please?
I
Click
still
on
ride
the
for him,
profile and unblock
right?
MJE. So he says somebody blocked him. I don't. She says somebody blocked her. I'm not sure why.
Street
but
Talk say,
can you just
so get
unblock
out
her,
of
please?
here, Ralph, right? Fanny say he's lying, right? All these people are they're a part of this
King World say,
information
MJE,
bullshit,
don't
right?
ride with me.
Look at Just
I'm
D say
indigenous.
that's Ralph the
Oh, wow.
Wise,
Okay.
right? That's Ralph the
Child of
Wise.
God.
Yes. Everybody
Now she's
knows
trying to
Energy
get in
Atlas.
on
These are
Sharon,
everybody knows these are my
Sharon
accounts. Think
Sharp
about
story.
it.
Yeah. I mean, we see the play, Meech and I. Listen, my thing is, we
Street
didn't
Talk
want to
say
have to go and
Ralph
even do
5,000,
certain things.
right?
But when people go crash out on
Gak
good
say
people,
Ralph
you
is a
gotta correct
hypocrite.
them, you
Nothing
guys. This is
spiritual
the name of
about
the
him.
game.
Where did that come
You got
from?
to. You
You
got to
get
go
what I'm
correct them.
saying?
If they crash
Look at
out, you
how
got to put them back in
they're
their
trying to
place.
tear down my character. You got to ask yourself for what
Energy of
reason,
Atlas.
right?
No, I don't work with her. Okay. So you do interviews. Okay. So what I'm gonna
Somebody
do is
say no
you email me,
interviews
we'll give you my
unless you
manager's
got
number,
5 racks,
and you
right?
just hit my manager up and we work it out. Is you saying you want an interview from me? Is that what you're saying? Because I need to understand what this is about.
It's a demon roast.
Damn, I gotta change the limit, DJ Rufo. Let me see if I can change the limit. Now, how do I do that shit?
He changed the
What does that
amount
mean?
and
We've been
put the
limit-
amount
limit-
up on me, so
No,
I
I'm gonna
couldn't
add
pay.
a DJ Rufo. I'm
I
gonna
couldn't
bring
pay
him
for
in, but it
$2
says I
anymore.
think you
I
gotta
had to
change the
pay
limit
for a
again.
$10
Let's see how I
super
do.
chat to put the
I know how to
message
do
in
it.
because he upped the amount on me. A $2 one wouldn't go through. I had to put a $10 one in. And then he started to say, like, oh, if y'all want a question, y'all gotta send money. Look at King World. I have a question, Stone Paxton Music, about the situation here or on my platform. Get what
Why don't
I'm
we
saying?
put this picture in the back, y'all?
He's trying to talk and get an interview, a conversation, right? And he's hating on
Hold
me,
on.
stepping on my toes as he's trying to do the same thing. Talking about something.
We're
No,
gonna put
that's
this
Jag's
picture in the
best
back.
friend.
How about that?
Don't talk to him. Come
So
talk to
y'all know who
me.
we talking about.
Look, King World,
Should
I'm
I
not
even be
friends
putting
with
myself
Jag
close to that?
or her
What?
BF.
Let me get
right?
out
Nah,
the
you
way.
put that. No, that's
Look,
too cute. I
Look
told
at
you
what
to
I'm
get this real
saying.
picture.
This is the bullshit right
Hold up.
here.
Get
Hating
the one when
niggas
she ran
doing
off the
hating
Park
niggas
Plantation
shit.
that night.
I had to find that one.
We in the Discord watching all of this shit take place.
Nah, I mean to blow you up.
Y'all like that picture?
I said, I mean to blow you up.
Look at what we put.
Yes, sir.
A
She look
convo
like
or
the
chat,
10th. She look like
whatever
the
is
10th
good for
member in
you.
New
I just
Edition.
want peace, right?
Hey,
That's what we put.
She look like Bobby.
Now watch.
Ricky,
As
or Mike
soon as
Upby.
we
Which
put
one?
I just
Ricky?
want
All of
peace,
them.
watch how the narrative change.
Energy of Atlas. Thanks for the $10 donation. Energy of
Baby.
Atlas. I think Energy of Atlas wants to do an interview on me. A
That's
combo,
dope.
a chat, whatever.
Think about that. He's painting the narrative how he wants it to be seen, right? I literally said a convo or chat, and he says, I think Energy of Atlas wants to do an interview on me. What? You keep asking me what I'm asking about. I'm telling you exactly what I'm asking about, and you're still saying something completely fucking different. Make this shit make sense, y'all.
It's good for you.
I'm even sending money so he can see the shit. It's not like it got mixed up in the fucking rest of the chat, right? I'm sending money so he can specifically see the shit. And he's still putting out disinformation.
Just want peace. Now, Energy of Atlas saying, Energy of Atlas, what is your interest in wanting peace? When peace is what we wanted from the beginning. So I need to understand what your move is and why you're saying you want peace when that's all we wanted in the beginning.
Think about that. How is he saying you need to question peace? How do I have to explain peace to him? Right? They're not explaining none of the fuckery that they putting out there, but I got to explain my peace to him. Make it make sense. But they wanted it from the beginning, right? And then Fanny says, Ralph's dirty. Don't trust him, Stone. Jag sent him. A lie, right? A fucking lie, right? Make this shit make sense. You can't make this shit up. There's nothing made up about this. This is happening in real time. It doesn't make sense. How the fuck is you questioning peace? How the fuck is you questioning somebody else's peace? He said he watched Maggie, so he heard Maggie say my name at least 80 fucking times. They keep hearing these people say my name, trying to tear down the Discord, trying to tear down the love we come with, trying to tear down the respect we come with, so on and so forth. And now he's sitting here trying to make it seem like, oh, explain your peace, because we wanted peace from the beginning. What? Peace is self-explanatory.
before she started running her mouth. So please, make me understand that.
Now, once again, he's putting me in charge of Jaguar's actions. How? You sitting there talking to the person that Jaguar runs to all the time. You sitting there with Big Meats, the person who has conversations with Jaguar all the time. You're on the internet asking us for help, assistance, and all of this other shit, and you're putting together a table of men that's going to discuss this, so on and so forth, making it seem like you care about us, and the collective that you're building over here is going to be putting out knowledge and shit like that. But y'all sitting over here talking shit, saying negative shit, reading the comments, attacking people in the comments. What the fuck is y'all teaching us, Stony? Stop fucking playing in our face.
Just one piece. Now, energy of Atlas saying, Meech, do you see that?
Yeah.
Energy of Atlas.
By peace.
This gentleman, he's saying he wants peace, but I'm trying to understand what you mean by peace. Did Jag send you?
Why does he want peace?
Exactly.
Look at that. Look at that. They wanted peace from the beginning, and you sitting there talking about why do he want peace? What the fuck? What the? I'm not deserving of peace. The only ones that should have peace is them. Why do he want peace? I'm trying to figure out, why do he want peace? What the fuck do you mean? Peace is not beneficial to everybody. It's not an option on my table. Is peace not an option on my fucking table?
Wait, why does he want peace?
I'm waiting for him to respond.
Why do you want peace?
Fang, thanks for the $2. Okay, listen.
You jumping in
my... Hey, me.
Why does he want peace?
This lady.
Wait a minute. Chaos has been his content lately.
Who said chaos has been his content lately? Do you get what I'm saying? Where the fuck did he read that at? Let me see. Full live chat.
That Fang said Ralph is dirty.
Chaos has been his content lately. Where the fuck is he reading this stuff at? Do you get what I'm saying? Where the fuck did he just jump up and decide to read a false narrative about me like that? I'm sitting here sending my fucking money to say I want peace, and this motherfucker gonna say chaos has been his content lately. Make that shit make sense. The asinine and redundant shit that they do. This is the actions of these characters. You sitting here worried about fucking misinformation or false information being put on you, but you sit here and throw fucking false information on somebody else. And you try to make it seem like I'm the fucking agent of chaos. No, fucker, you the agent of chaos. You the fucking agent of chaos. Don't put that shit on a person that's literally saying that they want peace, and then you're going to say, chaos has been his content lately. Suck a fat baby dick, you weirdo.
Don't trust him.
Okay, well.
Jag sent him.
Okay, well, let him hang up. Let's show him how unimportant he is. He used to troll her all the time. They beef at one point. Oh, that's cool. If he beef with Jag, I'm cool with him.
Look, now he switch it up. Now it's if he beef with Jag, I'm cool with. Like, look at the fucking confusion that they put out there. They're playing with people's feelings and emotions. First, you say some falsified shit with a fucking insult. Then you say we cool, and then you go right back to fucking talking falsified shit with insults. Make up your fucking mind. Don't play on me like somebody's playing on you. Don't do the same shit they doing to you to me. You sitting there reading fucked up comments and fucked up narratives about me, but then try to make it seem like, we got to stop all of this disinformation and misinformation. Look at King World. He is Jaguar Wright's boyfriend friend. Look at this shit. Once again, putting out misinformation.
Thank you for beefing with Jack.
Real talk. I just don't understand what your interest is wanting peace.
Look at him. Look at Stony. I don't understand what your interest is wanting peace. I don't know why you want peace. What the fuck? Why is you questioning peace so tough? Make that shit. You cannot make this up. This motherfucker is rubbing his hair talking about something. I don't understand why you want peace. I just don't get it. Why you want peace? What?
For us, what's your best interest in Jag? Your history with her way before Meech was dealing with her. What's your history with Jag? If it's just on the internet, that ain't gonna be good enough, homie.
Look at that. Look at that. What's your interest with Jag? If it's just on the internet, that's not going to be good enough, homie. What the fuck is you talking about? What is you talking about? That's not going to be good enough. You're on the internet talking about how they're tearing people down on the internet, talking about how this collective over here is going to start teaching knowledge, so on and so forth, talking about how Jag is attacking other content creators. So how the fuck is that not good enough that someone is tearing down my character, my image, doxing my information? That's not fucking good enough for me to say I want peace? I gotta have some physical fucking altercation in order to say I deserve peace? Make that shit make sense. Make that shit make sense. Why is he on YouTube then? Why is he not protesting this speech in the fucking streets? Why is he not driving to Philadelphia to where Jaguar is from, singing his fucking sad song then? Huh? He's on fucking YouTube making a statement about, like, the shit don't make no fucking sense. They're not even smart enough to do fucking disinformation or be agents of chaos. How the fuck is these agents of chaos even working? Who the fuck hired them? They're not even good at the shit. 55 years old, and you sitting here trying to tell me whatever the fuck I'm going through ain't good enough. Well, fuck what you going through then. Fuck what she putting you through then. What the fuck is we coming and rallying behind your ass for if it's fuck us? Fuck you then. The shit you talking about ain't good enough. Her fucking over your life ain't good enough. How about that? Fuck is you talking about?
Oh, he's Jag's best friend.
Oh, he's Jag's best friend now?
Look, you just went from reading one fucking statement where you said I was beefing with Jag, and then you read another fucking statement where you say I'm Jag's best friend. Confusing misinformation. Weird ass shit. But they the smart ones. They're the fucking smart ones. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Shut up. They fucking disinformation specialists. Agents of fucking chaos, negative, low vibrational ass entities.
Oh, well, he's gonna get stabbed in the back anyway.
Exactly.
Listen to him. Listen to him. Who the fuck is you? You making it seem like I don't got a mind. Like I think I can't think past go. I'm just a dummy and a fucking play toy for somebody to do at me what they want and what they will. Oh, he about to get stabbed in the back. I ain't no fucking dummy. You the one that's been protecting Jag. You the one that's in the process of getting stabbed in the back. That's why you putting that shit on me. You the one that trusted Jag. Jag's not in my motherfucking circle. Jag was in y'all circle, putting y'all against each other, stabbing y'all in the back. But you want to come on the fucking line and try to put that energy on me. No, nigga, you going through that right now. Oh, he about to get stabbed in the back anyway. Yeah, like you doing right now. Fuck out of here.
If he's Jag's best friend, his backstabbing.
What's up, Patricia? What you say, me?
If he's Jag's best friend, his backstabbing is coming.
See, look. But you was Jag's best friend for how fucking long? That's why I say hurt people hurt people. These motherfuckers is hurt. And now they out here dishing out their hurt on other people because they're hurt. They're fucking hurt. Now they pushing it on other people. And look, I tell him, I'm not connected to Jag. They have been talking about my kids and doxing me. Look what I say. I'm not connected to Jag. They've been talking about my kids and doxing me. Look how this motherfucker overlooks that and still talks about disinformation.
Period. It's just a matter of time. I mean, and I know they went at
everybody
it
gets a turn.
What do you say?
Everybody gets a turn.
He said, I'm not connected to Jag. They have been talking about my kids doxing me. He said he's not even connected to Jag though.
And look
Okay, this shit gets-
look at Fanny. Fanny talking about Ralph, you ain't shit, dude. He gonna come act like he don't like Jag when his buddy with Odell. Odell striked his page and he's kissed his ass to get it back after talking shit about her. Look, right? And then King World follows up. Yeah, he's Jag's best boyfriend's friend, fun boy. See what I'm saying? See, these are the people that's willing to keep on putting out disinformation. These are the people getting paid to keep fuckery going. They're not interested in the truth. They're not looking to get to the bottom of anything, right? They're not truth seekers, right? They're disinformationists. They're getting paid to do this shit. They're getting paid to tear people characters down. They're getting paid to keep on putting people in a circular confusion of fuckery. They're getting paid for this. Controversy sells, right? World Star, they're all trying to get their fucking 15 minutes of fame.
It's strange every day, man. Inbox me. I'll give you my manager's number and we'll figure this out.
Amber
family.
talking about he's an abuser of women, right?
Energy of Atlas, inbox me. Email me. Stone Pack.
MJE talking about something. I
Put it in
thought
the-
she stole your
Somebody
bike,
said somebody
right?
said he's
King
Jag's
World talking about
best
Dag's
friend,
boyfriend,
fun boy.
Wolfgang's friend,
Oh,
right? Look,
oh. So you got to see the that dark mold on that leg then.
look.
Come on, man. You know that's the rubber mat. After it's been played on for a million years. You gonna talk about that now?
Yeah. You know what? Let me see if I can find. Should I pull a picture of me? Hold up, man.
He was
Hold
not
up.
exposed
Let me
like
see.
that. I was listening for
Let me see, y'all. Let me see if I can find this picture.
Now I'm about to show
Let's
y'all how
see.
fucked up these people
What I
are,
got
right?
here.
I'm about to show y'all how fucked up these people are. Watch
Let's see if I
this.
can find it.
Look.
What do we have here? Is that it?
I took it off.
Oh, there it is, y'all.
Don't do it.
Should I take them off? First one?
All right, me say don't do it. I'm not gonna do
No.
it.
What you about to see?
There y'all
Look.
go.
You see this right here? You
Y'all
see this
think that
picture
is-
that he put up? This picture is not even of Jaguar. Do y'all fucking hear me? This picture is an old ass picture that was on Facebook about 5 fucking years ago, if not longer, right? This is not even a fucking picture of Jaguar. You can find this fucking picture on Google or something. Do you hear me? And they're willing to put this picture out there and say, this is what in between Jaguar's legs look like. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Oh, Meech, should I put the picture up? They making it seem like they really took a picture of her laying there like this with her legs like this. And this is how it looks. Now, I don't give a fuck that they're doing that, right? But the picture that they're using is not the real picture. It's the same shit King World do. When King World put that fucking traffic worker picture up, go really Google that picture. You'll see a whole video of that on TikTok where the lady is looking around. You can clearly see it's not Jaguar. He took a still photo of somebody that looks like or similarity to her and said it was her. Just like he took that fucking picture by somebody next to McDonald's and said it was Jaguar. Putting out fucking wrong information just for fucking clicks and views on their channel. And y'all don't see that this is a whole fucking organized troll fest of weirdos that's doing fuckery online for amusement and clicks and money and monetization as they push everybody else from getting to the truth or getting solutions or coming up with solutions to their problems. They're going to read all the fucked up shit for the entertainment factor.
What is that? Who do y'all think that is?
It looked like monkey palm skin.
Look, who do y'all think that is?
Hey, listen, Meech, let me find the documents.
You get what I'm saying?
Examine this closely. You got it up, bro? Can I see it?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, that's the 3-day-old ground turkey. And we don't know, but
He
here,
looking at it
when
on a
comes
big
down
screen.
here,
Like he analyzing
is-
it on a big screen.
That looks like gangrene, bro. Like, I'm not being funny, but
And really
Man.
got it out here like it's
off.
Jaguar's legs. Right?
don't listen to the.
you are in.
I sure hope that you're going to church every Sunday and you're practicing.
Her name is Elizabeth Love.
Somebody said,
Let your faith.
and then look, Money Model said, hey guys, Ralph the Wise Energy of Atlas is a stand-up guy. Don't listen to the competition. You need to link up. Ask yourself why they care, right? This is what they said. He skipped over this shit. He read it real quick, said thanks for the money, but skipped over it and went right back to
Elizabeth,
putting out fucked up information.
I sure hope that you're going to church every Sunday and you're practicing.
Her name is Elizabeth Love.
Look,
Elizabeth Love. I hope
No,
Monday
don't.
through
Hey,
Saturday.
hey, sir. You can't argue with anybody named Elizabeth Love.
You sure can. You know what,
So
Elizabeth?
here's the thing about you, Elizabeth.
We leave it alone.
You're so godly. You're so
Look,
gracious. You're
because
so
she got
righteous.
love in her name.
You're so
Look.
without spot or wrinkle. Who are we to even question you and try to say you're so you never? No one's never. You forgive everybody. You don't. You just. She's just perfect. You know.
Where did that come from? He
Let your
looked at her
faith- let
name
your
and took
faith
all
do
of
the
that
healing.
from her name.
Let
You're
your
so
hair down and
godly. You're
pull
so
up to the
because her
front of the
name is
church right
Elizabeth
there, Elizabeth.
Love. Because love is in
Hey.
her name.
We're with you. Go ahead. You got it back.
Man, people come in here. You know, it's funny. People come in
Hey,
here and they
who's
say
that? Hey,
things.
wait. Who's that? Eternity in a different way. ETURN.
Yeah, I like how eternity spells it.
That's dope. Who are you?
Eternity. Meech did try to help her. Trust me. He did everything he could to help her.
Anything that's praising his name, he's going to point out.
Bye,
That's why he got
Elizabeth.
himself
Go
on the big
elsewhere.
screen. These
Thank you,
people is full of
Mrs.
fucking ego.
Pisces. Mrs. Pisces said bye.
What'd she say?
Bye, Elizabeth. Go elsewhere.
Yeah, for real, Elizabeth. Yeah, you know.
Oh, wait a minute. Elizabeth says she's been through war. Well, how come in your war, who's telling you who's telling you to wave the white flag?
See, look, in your war, who's telling you to be at peace? Look at this shit. They're not coming to be fucking peaceful. They're not coming to fucking be salute. Listen to this shit. She say she been at war. Oh yeah, in your war, who's telling you to wave the white flag? Who's telling you to stop waging war? Who's telling you to stop? What the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
Someone tried to kill you. Oh, I'm sorry about that, baby. Does Meech know Odell? Man, I'm gonna punch Odell black and blue. That's the Meech Odell gonna meet. He met the cool Meech. He played me again, boy. I'm gonna say it here. Stop playing with me, Odell.
Every time I said on your,
You're not my caliber. A breed like 50 Cent was telling, the other people, you're not my caliber of man at all. Sorry not to do like that, bro, but you play party songs nonsense. So own it, accept it. You sitting up there skinning and grinning, playing games online, playing like you crying, up and down with your messages. 1 minute you cool, the next minute you saying something like about you not a tender, what? A tender D? I ain't gonna say it.
Look at this shit.
What does that mean to a grown ass?
We never met. Now, we're all guilty of doing some kind of fucked up
Come
shit.
on. These comments is everything, bro. Let's get back in these comments.
Look at how Meech is telling him what to do. This is how, you know what I mean? He's trying to explain something. He's like, nah, these comments is everything. Get back in the comments. Read the comments. Like, what the fuck? Y'all don't see ego against ego? They bumping heads with each other. They trying to tell each other what to do. Right there. Meech telling him what to do on his panel.
Let me see. Where
With
we
that
at?
rap, she's already roasted. LA Young.
Yo, LA Young. Hi, LA. Hold on, this my own girl. Is it LA? What's up, LA?
Hey, Junkyard Dog is a clown. He's like, I feel safe knowing Jack is defending my freedom.
Look, how you can see the sarcasm in what Junkyard Dog is saying. And look at fucking Stoney just going along with it just because he didn't even take the time to read it himself. He just heard Meech laugh and he
Yo,
fake ass fucking laughter.
Hey,
yo, you
Junkyard,
funny,
what's up?
Junkyard.
Fake ass fucking laughter.
Hey, somebody said Jag uses Crown Royal bags for suitcases, and that's a fact. Damn.
To put a stop to this, like, we need to put Dusty helping Hag on. So having a great heart, but I couldn't see. You know what I was saying about his height. You know what I'm saying about the cardboard and polyester gear, responsibility, beautiful legacy. Whatever. She's trying to diss things, then talking.
Odell's neck still swollen.
Yeah, we finna crash the plane, baby. What's up? Hey, it's up with Jack. Make sure when y'all see her, man, y'all make sure this is a campaign from the Kill the Dragon. We all, this community of dragon slayers. She's a real muskrat. She's a bomb.
Community of Dragon Slayers. Do you hear this shit? Community of Dragon Slayers, so on and so forth, right? Come on, man. These people, man, look, I'm going to play the game because I promise you this shit is not real. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to leave y'all with 2 songs. Remember, man, if nobody told y'all that they love y'all, let me be the first and not the last. We're going to close out with our song, and we're going to close out with the new song just added. So look, love is love, man. Y'all go out there and be great. If nobody told you that they love y'all today, let me be the first but not the last to tell y'all that I love y'all, right? We do have a GoFundMe going right now to try to put together some fees to get this vehicle to get on the road. We will be pulling up on people. I mean, it's inevitable that we put this in motion. I see that they're working in overtime to do this. So now I got to put myself in overtime to become better, to do more. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put ourselves in overtime to do better, to do more. And that's what we're going to do. Right? So lock in with us. All right? Lock in with us. It's a tough path. Nobody told me that this road was going to be easy. Nobody told me that it wasn't going to be some hard bumps in it. You know what I mean? Nobody told me that this shit was going to just be, peaches and cream. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the fact that, this is not going to be, excuse me, how people say it's going to be. Like, I'm cool with that.
On the window. Yeah, this for here.
And, the reality of it is simple, man. It is, always was, and always will be. It is, it's always was, and it's always going to be these little conceptions, right? But, I feel like if we work together, I just need a bunch of people doing a little bit. I don't need one person doing a lot. I just need a bunch of people doing a little bit, right? Once we put together a bunch of people doing a little bit, then it becomes greater together because the unity is there. You can see the unity. You can, visualize it. So however you looking at this, greater things are happening. We're in it together because we're better together. We're going to keep on doing, cartoons, songs, movies, all of that stuff, etc. So here's the link to that. That's the link to the GoFundMe. Let me see what's it at right now. Okay, we stagnant. I guess that's because these people have been throwing negative on our name, so people are hesitant to donate, but don't worry about it. we're gonna make it happen regardless, because that's what happens when the universe puts something in play. They can't even stop it, and they can go out there and say as much negative stuff about me as possible. The universe is working this shit out, so they can, you know, do what they please when it comes to it, because at the end of the day, watch and see what I tell you. It'll be them that'll be upset. It'll be them that's going to be looking like who did it and why. And, oh my, look at this mother. We just going to give them real, you know, more reasons to hate on us, more reasons to dislike us. Don't worry about it. We're going to put it together and give them more reasons. You know, if you think they hating on us now, wait. So yeah, all these people trying to make people feel bad for letting people up on the panel. Oh, he's best friends. Look, King World was trying to beg Odell and them to come over there. Odell, pull up. Odell, bring your ass over here. Odell, Jaguar, come over here. Jaguar, blah, 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 blah. Come over here, King. Now he mad that I let somebody up on my panel. I guess I'm supposed to feel bad about that and then stop letting it happen. Man, fuck out of here. Y'all some weirdos and y'all know it. Y'all some weirdos and y'all know it. Now you over there showing that you a jealous spirit, got hate in your heart. You mad because somebody recognized my message over your message. Maybe you should have sent the fucking super chat, dumbass. Don't get mad at me because you just typing shit in the comment section, hating on me to get recognition. You should have just dropped a fucking super chat and said, I would like to speak to you. No, you go with the other method. Hate on me in order to try to get yourself up there. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the stuff in the store. That's the stuff to the store right there. There is new stuff in the store, right? There's some new stuff in the store if you go check it out. We're gonna add some more stuff today. Later on today, we're gonna add some more stuff to the store. Look, man, they just haters. Make sure y'all go check some of the stuff out we got in the store, right? Things are taking off, right? Make sure you get you a Something Ain't Right shirt. Get you a Something Ain't Right, you know what I'm saying? Get you a Flip My Dip t-shirt. We do got the Don't Manipulate Dip, the Manipulate Dippers, or we got some other stuff. Get you a pair of socks, Love is Love socks, Ralph the Wide socks. Hey, get you some stickers if you need. Get you a coffee mug. That's in dedication to She Paints. You got the She Paint coffee mug. This is her original painting of something that she did right here that's on this coffee mug. So make sure you order one of them. We also got some other artists that are in the Discord that also do original paintings. This is original painting right here. If you want somebody to paint something for you, reach out to them in the Discord. There's a lot of paintings. So shout out to Soul of Atlas. She's a very unique and very beautiful artist. If y'all want something painted, reach out to Soul of Atlas in the Discord. She does work, and if you just tell her how you want it, she'll paint it. I promise you. She's very good. She's very detailed. Look, this is another piece from Soul of Atlas right here, right? If you want something painted, just reach out. This is a piece. I think she was painting this for another piece on the wall at her mom's house. And this is what she painted. I don't know if it was a Christmas present. I can't remember. But this is what she painted right here. Very beautiful work. The elephant is beautiful. All you got to do is just give her a rough idea of what she wants. My nephew had asked her for a Sonic. She painted a Sonic for my nephew with his name in it and everything like that. If you got a portrait that you want her to paint, all you got to do is send her a picture and she's going to paint that or draw it up, paint it up nicely. She's looking for, people to give her something to do, So if you got something that you want, Solar Atlas, just give her some ideas. She's over in the Discord. We got to unify together. We got to start supporting each other. If somebody got a talent that about, point some people in their directions, send some people to them. We're better together. I promise you we're better together. All these people.
Day, but not as beautiful as me. It's a beautiful day.
Get some of these drinkers up off of here. You know what I'm saying? Get some of these drinkers up off of here. These fake, characters up off of here. Don't worry about it. We working on it. Yes, but reach out to some people in the Discord, man. We got a lot of positive stuff going on in the Discord, right? You know, don't be afraid to post your positive in the Discord. You know, we got a selfie and pick room in the Discord. You know, post your positive, post your celebrations. We're not just in there to share negative with each other. We're in there to share positive with each other too, right? So if you're gonna bring me your hard times and your hardships, bring me some joys and happiness and celebrations. You know, not too much to where as though the spies can get information about your life, because you know they're in there doing weird stuff, you know. But we got creative people in the Discord. A lot of them are introverts, so they'll never reach out on their own because they're so introverted. You know what I mean? But I think if y'all just leave it out there on the table, you know, maybe make a collection room in there or something where people can just talk and just leave it on the table. Whoever pick it up, pick it up. Whoever want to work with each other, work with each other. I can't stop people's operation. If y'all want to unify, y'all going to unify. For people that's in there that's just sitting around waiting for me to fuck up so y'all can say, I knew it, you're going to be waiting a long time. You know what I mean? For those who sitting there waiting for me to make the wrong move so y'all can say, I told you so, got them. For the ones who sitting at home looking out the window with the 9 and the 1 pressed in their fucking phone, waiting to press the other one so you can make me out to be a criminal or whatever the fuck it is that you're doing online, right? We're going to continue unifying and moving in peace and love and all of that great stuff. And you're going to continue sitting on the sideline, hating, drinking your fucking Jack Daniels, looking stupid as hell. That's just how this works, right? Those who do. And those who can't, sit at home in their kitchen and drink bottles of fucking alcohol. That's what's happening in this world.
Maddie the black gal, you found no doubt. Clean your kitchen, girl, take that trash out. Bobblehead moves, always chasing the clout. Talking tough online, but you cry when calls out. Said you need thick skin, now you're begging for coin. Always playing victim when you step in the joint. We see through the act, all bark, no bite. You can't dim our shine, we the truth in the light. Wise out, not just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Twisting up the truth, better pack it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fold, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. While you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. So drinking or smoking all day on cam. Claiming you deep, but it's all just spam. 3.9 GPA, that's what you display. But every word you drop takes IQ away. Talk circles round logic, flexing with fiction. Book smart maybe, but you lack conviction. Big brain grades, but no real wisdom. Caught in your echo, trapped in your system. Wise out, not just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Busting up the truth, better back it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fold, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. While you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. We mask up in filters, but the truth still shows. Trying to school the squad, we don't need your lows. Throw subs in the dark, but we bring that glow. While you chase cheap fame, we just build and grow. Talk ethics and morals, then you twist the tail. Playing saint on stream, but your soul's for sale. Fake woke, fake deep, just a drama parade. You a whole facade, we the truth unafraid. You try to come for us, so we step back. Let you talk your talk, we don't need to clap back. We move in silence, let the truth unpack. We spiral online, try to stay on track. But we keep it all love, we don't dwell in the hate. Elevate the game while you argue with fate. We stand tall, never need to attack. Cause real ones shine, no cap, just facts. This one's for no nuts. The fraud, the faker, the coward. Let's go. No nuts, you a threat, that's a comedy skit. Act hard in person, but you never commit. Sniffing that powder, trying to boost your flame, but your brain glitching, lost in the game. Push it out for me, that line is old. Fake flexing diamonds, but your jewelry's cold. Mean for no reason with a grin full of spite, but you fold when it's real, never stand in the light. Low budget actor, can't land a part. Wig on crooked, no soul in your art. Fake tough, fake deep, fake views you chase. face, you a walking L with powder on your face. No nuts got charges, you wildin' again. Fake lawyer talking but can't even pretend. Picked on a queen cause she cut off the cash. Now he crying in DMs looking real trash. Push it out from me, nah, push that plea. You a fraud with a script, no law degree. Big threats, no spine, just powder and cap. You a whole case file in a diss rap track. Got caught capping, mask slid off. You scream lawsuits, but your bluff too soft. Google law head, fake docs in hand. Can't spell your name, but wanna take a stand. Crying to fans, begging for bills, but threaten women got zero chill. Acting like you run the scene, but shiver when it's heat like a dope fiend. Trying to flex woke, say you the one, but you dark in the heart and dumb in the sun. Wig stay on, blue coat for days. Say you chosen, boy you lost in the haze. Ain't enlightened, just snow in your dome. Got a YouTube glow, but no real home. Loud on the net, but your soul stay fake. Talk peace, live hate, you a walking mistake. Push it out for me, now push that fraud. You recycled your look and you front like a god. GoFundMe for a dream you won't chase. Scamming with catchphrases, stealing the base. Fake nose, fake teeth, lies in your grin. You ain't built to win, you just built for sin. SSI checks, but you flex online. Playing like a boss with a squatter's spine. Creators see you and they duck quick. You a mimic, a menace, a habitual trick. Beating old women, bro, you sick. Squatting in homes, pulling leeching tricks. HIV housing, still acting elite. But you ain't paid rent, just lying in the street. Racist clown, hating your kind. Black man bashing black women online. You harass, you threaten, you live for the shame. But karma don't miss and is calling your name.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love
Everybody
me,
put
they
love
love
is
me,
love
they
in the
love me.
chat.
Telling me to mind my business.
Everybody put
Started
love
your
is love in
channel
the
to talk
chat.
about other women. You love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love
50
me, they
steps ahead
love
of
me.
them.
Mad that they love me, they love
200,
me, they
a
love
mile
me.
ahead
This
of
song's for
them.
you two down at. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me,
one direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
Rough to wise, talk to him.
It's been a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Maybe this is the year right here. Energy. Go within. There's something inside of you. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside of you. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Energy. First stage is realizing that you are. That's the first step. Confront yourself. Realizing that you are. Energy. It's been a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They can't put negative notions on us. Think about it. Great things is happening, whether they want to believe it or not. Maybe this is the year right here. This is the year for it right here. Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside of you. We gotta do better collectively, you know? Go within. There's something inside of you. We gotta do better collectively, you know? One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't great, because you are.
Rough to wise.
Energy.
And just in case y'all forgot, we not done. We got a lot more work to do. We not done. Foot on neck.
You know, lately a nigga been fighting a whole lot of demons. A lot of shit we do gonna have consequences, but we gotta be ready for them. Emergency, I just got out of surgery. I'm having problems with my heart and it won't work.
I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
I'm sipping his hand and eat this pain, but it ain't helping.
The marathon continues. I pray to God that God have mercy. I'm living a crazy life. I decided a nigga for talking some shit on the game. He paid the price.
I was young and the rest for the money, my hunger for paper.
He saved my life.
And I should get saved tonight.
If you wanna lick shit, we can get ripped shit, we can get paid tonight. Dollar bill, y'all.
Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit.
Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down.
You gonna do anything to get it, but where you gonna go?
Y'all know we locked in.
Gotta think about it.
187.
Murder by
you killed the nigga, you don't know if you gon' go to heaven.
Gotta chalk that shit over, real talk. Hey,
fight my demons.
Fight my demons.
So many demons.
Me against
these demons. These demons. Fight my demons. Fight my demons. Fighting my.
It's me against these
demons. So many demons. Whoa, I'm fighting these demons up in this ghost. I'm fighting these demons. I'm on the rope. I'm hitting the beam. Hitting the spleen. That money be clean. Some money be clean. Niggas, they joke. Remember, they laugh at me. They joke. You gave them the ball and nigga, they choke.
My little nigga don't follow no code.
No code.
No code.
My niggas follow me like the Pope.
I stand on my word and stand by the consequence. They say I'm heartless. Thanks for the compliment. I sing it dead, homie. Y'all a company. BMG gang, it bitch feel incompetent. Don't wanna hear that shit. I gotta kill shit. Lead the military. I can get ignorant. We not considerate. Niggas do silly shit. We get the drilling shit. Guilty and innocent.
Don't give a fuck why I bystander. I can pull up in the Highlander. Don't take no slander. Don't take no slander. Dollar bill, y'all.
Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit.
Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down.
You gonna do anything to get it, but where you gonna go down? Shit, gotta think about it.
187.
Murder by you killed a nigga. You don't know if you gon' go to heaven.
Gotta chalk that shit over, God. Real talk. Hey.
Fight my demons, fight my demons, so many demons.
Me against these demons. These demons.
Fight my demons, fight my demons, fighting my.
It's me against these demons.
Demons, demons, so many demons.
Living life encased in the idea that my evil thoughts go unpunished. As I sort through the rubbish, my days of thugging get slow and ruggish. Idolizing puppets who control the public like a controlled substance. Bullets in abundance, anticipating what I know is coming. All of a sudden, my past is blurry, my future is sudden. Dark and muddy, hoping for sunny, I'm still running. Find peace.
Find peace. To find peace.